gentlemen, what is good?
So nobody in the house want to hear that.
You had a valid point.
I'm all smiles. I'm good.
18-game season. I think it's stupid that they complaining about the longevity of their careers. Either you in or you out.
Last 8 seconds.
It's weird because I never really changed my opinion like that.
This university is built on hate.
This is what greatness looks like.
Welcome to the Hate Watch.
The fuck?
They say episode 10. What is good, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the Hate Watch You, where we love to hate but don't hate to love. This is episode 10. If I didn't say that before, I'm with Dame. I'm with DeVonte. Gentlemen, what is good?
What's good, everybody? As always, nice to see you guys.
Welcome. All good. You know the vibe.
Hell yeah.
Said it in English this time, so you didn't have to.
I was waiting.
I know. I always got to be one step ahead. I was like, oh, I think he got the soundboard ready this time, just in case.
I should have your shit in
Soundboard ain't
Spanish.
never on time.
It's really not. I'm
But
gonna
I
be
knew
honest.
somebody was gonna be ready for it this time.
It's literally the last thing I like. It's the last thing that I think of putting together. Like, I'll be like, damn, I got this, I got that, and then fucking, I'll be like, oh, the soundboard. I'll be forgetting to add sounds. I had a whole bunch this week too, but I didn't actually add them. So I'll get better at some point. But what's going on, gentlemen? How was your weekends? How was everybody's weekends and shit?
Weekend was good. Went to a jazz festival with my lady. Went to see Mortal Kombat with my lady. Also saw some movie on Hulu that was in theaters earlier this year called Send Help. I see why I got the Hulu so damn fast. Shit was ass. But
Hold on, I think I seen Send Help. Let me. What's it? Where
They're
the
like stuck
actors
on the
at?
island.
Oh yeah.
They crashed in the plane, stuck on the island.
Yeah.
Shit was
Oh, it
ass.
wasn't good.
Sorry.
It wasn't good.
I didn't like it. We didn't
That
like
shit's
it.
All right,
that's
good.
like Hulu's version of Manifest.
Yeah. Cause we was riding high off the good jazz music. It was like, oh shoot, well since we already up, let's just watch this movie. It's only like an hour 40, whatever. Cool. We watched it, and it was one of those train wrecks where you like, all right, we got to see how bad this ends. And I was just hoping for a lot better from Rachel McAdams, but whatever. It is what it is. Shit was ass.
So it was a bad good movie, or like a bad
It's
movie?
one of those things like you got to see for yourself like how bad it is, bro.
Like Cocaine Bear. You ever see Cocaine Bear?
Yeah.
That shit wasn't bad though. Cocaine Bear wasn't bad.
Send Help had 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. I was mad. I was up at 1 a.m. mad at Rotten Tomatoes, ready to send them a fucking complaint. Like, this shit was ass.
It wasn't as bad as I initially thought it was. Like, you know,
But
Ice
how many
Cube son
people
was in
viewed
it.
it? Not Cocaine
I don't
Bear,
remember.
but the other one.
I
It's
know.
probably like
I don't
3 or 4
remember.
Send
people.
Help. Send Help was quick because I forgot what movie I went to I saw with Ash, and that was like in the previews, and that wasn't even. It was in the previews for like maybe like a month, and then it hit the theaters, and I think it was out of the theaters in less than a month, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been like 3-4 weeks, and then they put that shit right on Hulu.
It came out in January.
The movie came out in
that's
January?
Yeah, when I
crazy,
looked it up.
For real?
Yeah,
Straight to
because I
Hulu.
remember we had both, like you, we had both saw a trailer for it. We was like, oh, that shit looks good. Rachel McAdams? All right, bet. She gonna put on a performance. Nah, because we went to go see The Housemaid, and we saw the trailer
Oh, I saw that.
for Send Help. Yeah, The Housemaid came out in December, and so yeah, you're right. Send Help came out in January. That shit was ass though. So
You like The
But that's-
Housemaid?
I'm just one person. I did, but I also read the book. So.
It was alright. I felt like I could predict that, like the shit that was happening. I mean, when she ripped the nigga teeth out, I was like, oh.
That wasn't in the book.
Whoa.
I said, oh, this is crazy.
What
Then
the
I'm sitting
hell?
there with my girl. I'm like, yeah, I gotta jot some notes just in case she be trying to try me or something, or maybe she might do this shit to me. Don't go up in no attic space. Check. Make sure the doors have no skeleton keys. Check.
I don't think I've seen that. What was it called again?
The Housemaid.
Housemaid. It wasn't
Housemaid,
bad. It wasn't bad. I didn't read the book. My wife did. And then she was like, "Oh, I want to go check this out," so I went to go see it with her. There's supposed to be a second one, I think.
Oh, that looked like some bullshit. That looked like some bullshit.
Second book. I read all the books. So.
That looked like some bullshit.
Well, you think everything is?
No, I'm saying it.
You can't listen to R&B.
It just looked like some bullshit. But I want to see the Odyssey. That's the movie I want to see. The book that I read and the movie that I want to see is the Odyssey coming up. That shit looks hard.
It does.
All right,
And the old school movie was fire. Y'all ever see the old school Odyssey movie? Like the original one that they made?
Nah.
That shit was so fire, bro. I think we watched it on VHS at the time. I'm trying to see if they have it. I can't find it. Neither here nor there. D, how was your weekend, sir?
My weekend was straight. I don't know what I really did Friday. Saturday, I went to a game out in West Bubblefuck in Connecticut. I was in the sticks. I don't know where the hell I was, but I could tell you, the sports field was immaculate. That shit was crazy. But there's more. I'll tell you more about that later. And then Sunday was a day, man. I went golfing with my boys, and I learned that shit ain't for me.
Yeah. Turned into Rory McIlroy out there, boy.
Yeah, it definitely
that
did not.
That shit was fun. That shit was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. I just learned that, power is not everything. And, when I'm watching people drive the ball like 100, 200 yards and I'm barely getting it off the ground and that shit going, that shit's just rolling off the tee. I was like, yeah, this ain't my sport, dog. Words of encouragement from my brothers, though. They was like, yo, you doing good. You doing good. I'm like, yeah,
because he was about to quit. He was about to quit, Dave. He was like, man, fuck this shit. We was only on the second hole. I'm like, yo, you gotta give me a chance.
This point, I watched them all drive the ball far as shit, right? We drove the cart like maybe 10, 20 feet, and I picked up my ball. As we drive it, I just threw it. It's like, fuck this game.
Spider said I bruised his arm, too. By the way,
Trey was on some fuck shit.
No, it was the last hole. We were sharing clubs, and I was like on the green, and he was like, right before the green, and I threw a putter because he was gonna putt after he used the pitching wedge. So I threw it to him, but I looked at him. I'm like, yo, I was looking at him, and I thought he was looking at me, but he wasn't. So when I threw it, he was like. I said, yo, because he didn't move. so then he dodged it. He was like, oh, shit. And then he, stumbled down the hill. And then he was about to fall. He was about to fall, but he kept his legs. And we was drinking a little bit, so I was very impressed because he hit that oh. And so then we needed to, we ended up finishing the course, and then we wanted to, take a picture. So there were people behind us because it got busy, and we asked the guy that drove up. They said, "Hey man, you mind taking a picture of us?" And he was like, "Who's the motherfucker that was throwing clubs?" And I said that was me, and then I started laughing. I was like, "You seen that shit?" He said, "Hell yeah, we seen that whole shit."
But he didn't even know it was Trey. Yo, I was standing right next to Spider. He was like, I thought it was you. And I said, I didn't throw anything. That shit wasn't me.
And it was cool. It was a cool white dude. I think he was out there with his family or some shit like that. But it was fun. That was probably the highlight of my weekend because I didn't really do much Saturday or Friday.
Throw out a club at somebody. That's crazy.
I don't know what I did on Friday.
My boy had spider legs moving like Charlie Brown when he was about to kick the ball.
That was crazy. That was crazy, but he definitely held it down. And I felt bad when he told me because I talked to him yesterday. He was like, "Yeah, that shit bruised up." People at my job asking me what happened to my arm. he telling people that he said, "Yo, I've been telling people I ran into the wall or some shit. He hit the door or something like that." But needless to say, it was fun.
He was. At one point, we played best ball. He had best ball like 2 times, and he ain't never played before. My boy was like this when it was time to putt, looking around. He was on his shit. Trey had to injure him in order to gain that advantage.
Nah, we didn't take score, but It was a fun experience. We also didn't we also didn't hit the range before, but neither here nor there. Glad you guys had a good weekend. Dame, I was working on a drop for the Dame Changer, and I was trying to get AI to do it, but it just wasn't working. So I'm gonna keep working on my theory, because what I did tell him, just to go behind like the fourth wall, I was typing in the AI like I want to take Dame from every Dame Lillard fucking big time shot. So it'd be like Dame Changer. It's like But then I realized I have to cut up all them clips. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not about to find fucking 10,000 Dames and cut it up. So I've been trying to find a creative way to do it. But needless to say, until then, we really only have this right here. All right, Dave, hit us with a Dame Changer.
So as we know, Aubrey dropped this past weekend, and so I remember, one, that D said he liked Drake. Two, Trey's anti R&B anything.
No, that's not true.
Yes, you are. Literally, it is true, but it's okay. But it made me think of this. Because you had your Biggie shirt on last week, is going to affect my answer. What are some of the most memorable opening lines that you have heard in music? Good or bad? Memorable, for whatever it might be for you. So I'm like, if Drake does nothing else well, he'll do a good interlude, he'll do a good opener. So it made me think, what opening line for any artist or song is memorable for you? Do y'all need a moment to think? Because I have a few.
You have a few? Go ahead.
I have a few.
For Drake or just like in general?
Just anybody.
Just in general.
Just anybody.
Damn, you got my mind just going on Drake songs.
No, you good. But that was the inspiration as to why I came up with this. So, no, you good. There's a few I have. Started selling dope back in 1986. Trial Time by Mr. Biggs. Our gentleman Christopher Wallace has a few questionable bars. I'm not gonna hold you, and the one that really makes me think, like, why would you say that? He told that girl on the song "Me and My Bitch"
Nah, don't do that.
that she looked so good.
See, but he's disrespectful.
I knew you was gonna bring. I knew something was gonna happen with that.
Disrespectful as a Southern nigga, yo. That's disrespectful.
No,
yo.
The minute he
it.
said Biggie, I said,
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Here we go.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
I love Biggie.
All Southern
I be
niggas
saying,
go to
"Give me
that
the
line.
loot, give me the loot."
All right, that's fair.
No, so, time out. Hold on. Before I continue,
spit the verse.
No. I'm not saying that because that shit ain't about to be cut out of context for me. Fuck that.
You about to put that shit in the montage.
Absolutely not. That's why y'all knew exactly where I was going. Because y'all also know that shit is wild. One of the greatest rappers and storytellers of all time. And this was one of his opening lines. That girl looks so good that he'll, you know what, to that girl's
I'll bleep
daddy.
it. Don't worry. Just say it. I'll bleep it.
I'm not saying it. So we don't have nothing to bleep. Make your job easier. That's how egregious it is. Because you know, neither of us should say it. But while there are a lot of other memorable opening lines from any artist ever, one of my favorite opening lines is from Mario's "Let Me Love You." And that man said, "Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt?" He looked that girl dead at her face and said, "Bitch, are you dumb? Are you not tired of being hurt yet?"
Yeah, that's
Then in the second verse, he said, "You a dime plus 99. It's a shame you don't know how much you worth."
That's a nasty, dirty Mackin song, yo.
That's
a nasty, dirty Mackin song, bro. That's a nasty. Him and LL, two of the most dirtiest Mackin niggas in the world.
You at the bus stop?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you at the bus stop? Your man think it's safe for you to travel this way? That's crazy. And you got Boyz II Men in the back harmonizing, talking about some "Hey Lover." Like,
yeah, he's a dirty Mackin ass nigga.
Those are certified classics.
They are. But that's what I'm saying. That's why it's memorable. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's just like, it made me remember. I mean, we, you know.
Mine
Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. Love that whole song. The whole song.
Mine is different. Mine, I'm gonna
Go
go
for
with
it.
Shine. Who wanna fuck
Shine?
with us? Yeah, who wanna fuck with us? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I bang and let your fucking brains hang.
Oh,
What?
wow.
That is my
Yeah.
shit right there.
That's hard.
Yeah, hell yeah. Me and my brother used to play that shit
Who wanna
nonstop.
fuck
Shibbity
with us?
whoa!
Ashes
You know
to
that-
ashes,
shibbity
dust to
dum-
dust.
Yeah, yo, that shit is fucking crazy, bro. I play that to this day. I be letting my son listen to that.
Damn.
Which is probably bad parenting. They'll be trying to hype
Like your
him up a
kids
little
no
bit.
way. So
I'm just trying to get him in that like beast mode era. I just want him to have some like stoutness about him. Let him know like the Williams ain't ones to fuck with.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is our theme song. My older brother used to walk around and like when people used to piss him off, and my older brother's about that shit. Like he used to be like, "Yo, I will crack your fucking skull and eat your brains." Who the fuck wanna fuck with somebody that's gonna say that? Like that's just crazy work.
And he probably would do that shit too.
He be eating that Maurice and shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure brain probably tastes better than that.
Just for the love of it. Just for the love of the game, nigga. I got a few, but I only have one that really comes to mind. It's Nas's damn.
One mic.
What's song? Nah, it's not one mic. It's
Uchi Wally.
nah,
Ooh.
fuck.
I know I can.
It's I'm gonna give you a song right now.
If heaven was a mile away.
Y'all niggas is playing games. Y'all niggas playing games now, huh?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
so-
Is it
so
that one?
It's Nas's like that record. Nas is
Oh,
like
yeah.
but
that's fire.
the first I had to figure up the name, but the opening lines is freedom of jail clips inserted, the baby's being born same time a man is murdered, the beginning and end as far as rap goes, etc., etc. But that shit right there, I'd be like, God damn. And Exhibit C, when I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Meza Road Ave out in the rain. Woo, there's a lot of great like opening hip hop records. Lottie Dottie, We Like to Party, that's one of them. Damn, I'm trying to think. There's a ton that come to mind, but if I have to go with one that really sparks it for me, it's a lot of Nas's opening lines and a lot of Cole lines too. But I can't really think of no Cole shit off the head. But I just, you know what? It's not necessarily more about what they say. It's about how they say it based on whatever the beat
Delivery.
is. Yeah, like that shit has, like it really sticks with me. Damn, that's a good ass question, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
That's-
good ass
that's-
fucking question.
y'all ever listen to Ignorant Shit by Drake and Wayne?
Yeah.
Like that whole thing. Bars
Oh,
everywhere.
Jada
Bars
Kiss
I was
got a
thinking-
few. When
Yeah,
you think
fuck
of
the
me, you
frail
think of a
shit.
problem. Who, what, when, how to solve them, automatic or revolve them. Damn, K.I. double S-ing. Here's the lesson. Most beams is infrared, but mine's is fluorescent. Jeez.
I was even thinking about, I was in the gym this morning actually listening to trap music.
There you
And I
go.
was thinking recently.
Get your mind right.
Tomorrow, I think tomorrow's workout is going to be Jodeci and Etta James.
That's disgusting, bro.
Forever, my lady.
But no, I was listening to Lil Baby that came on We Paid. And when 42 Dub started the song Before I Go Broke Like Jock.
Woo.
Fuck with that
I
dog
like
like
Fortune
Big.
though.
Not that rock that pit. And I was like, and that for me, and when that song had first came out, obviously COVID had hit. But just listening to it again and just hearing the whistle and then the 808 drop and then hearing the line, it's one of those, I'm like, yeah, I gotta start this shit over.
Yeah.
I know it's recent, but I'm like, I gotta start this shit over.
You know 4'2" Doug is really like 4'2"?
Yeah,
Like he's short as shit.
he did ass, yeah.
Like
Also,
he
speaking of rappers, the walk around snack, dude, he reminded me of Rod Wave. That's
Who?
what he was built like. The walk around snack dude.
Ooh. That's
He
crazy.
reminded me
That's
of Rod
nasty.
Wave.
That's nasty.
I went back and watched the video, and
He
he was Yeah, he was like, hey, he was at the coffee talking about some of these feel-ups is a red light. You feel me? And I was like, that's right way talking.
Nah, this is fucked
Y'all
up.
fuck
Look at
with
this
Big
shit.
X the Plug?
Nah,
Hey,
the
don't listen to that?
biggest. No.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I said,
fuck
yes.
yeah, I listen to that.
I said, hey.
Oh, that's crazy work. Y'all got him in like Baby Gap. What is that?
Yeah, he's 5'2", but he don't look like that. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with that Detroit native, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I figured y'all was music lovers. So I was like, oh, for our 10th episode, let me cater to them both.
Hell
This
yeah.
game changer. So
I'm surprised you
Yeah,
didn't have any
Fears is
any
another
more
one of my
R&B.
Drakes.
Fears by
Yeah.
Drake.
Yep. That's what first got me
Yes.
listening to him.
Drake is off my list of music that I gotta listen to. Like I feel like I gotta rush to. It's a rap for him, yo. That album, the shit I heard from that album, that shit was whack.
Which
What,
one?
Iceman?
All three of them.
Oh,
All
that's
three of them
crazy.
shits. Them shits was all ass.
You better stop playing with his name. Don't play with his name no more.
Them
I
shits
ain't gonna
was
come up here and
ass,
tell you
boy.
no more.
The Drake we once loved and knew is completely gone. Kendrick
I don't know. This
erased that
Iceman
nigga's
one,
soul.
like they got a couple tracks on there that's not bad. He just coming at everybody. Like
Yeah, I don't wanna hear
this
that
dude
shit.
don't give a fuck right now.
Yeah, whatever. Till Kendrick pop out. and that
LeBron
nigga was hiding
James,
again.
Kendrick, ASAP.
You know what's
Jay-Z.
crazy?
DJ
Is-
Khaled.
Yeah,
Yo,
I said, damn.
he's such a bitch. Like, this is my thing, right? And we can move forward after this, after y'all get y'all comments on this too. But this is my thing, yo. This ain't a music podcast, but bro, if you lose a battle, right? Matter of fact, if you lose a fight, you get your ass whooped. And then you start talking crazy after you got your ass whooped. It's like, dog, nobody respects it. That's why nobody's going to respond to him. Nobody respects none of that shit. We don't respect what you're saying. We just saw you got drugged in the street by your fucking ankles. We don't care what you have to say. Your shots are not effective. Like you're not this big bad. You're just saying shit now at this point. And that shit pisses me off. Like, take your loss and move the fuck along, bro. Cuz what he don't want is for Kendrick to be like, all right, let me come out again. Like, just let it go, bro. No, let's talk about your kid. Talk about your life. Talk about how you don't have a relationship with your baby moms. Give us your life and your story. I don't want to hear you shooting at niggas. I don't want to hear a grown-ass nigga bitching about what the fuck. Oh, my friends don't love me anymore. Like, nigga, grow a set, my nigga. Like, that shit is terrible,
That's his life,
bro.
though. You just told him to talk about his life. Secondly, I don't agree with that. You get your ass whooped, you fight back. Isn't that what Pop said? Get up, Craig. Right? So
That's like
secondly,
if Debo knocked his ass out with a brick. If he knocked him out with a brick instead of choked him out, and everybody watched, you know what it is? Good fucking point. Remember how at the end Debo got his ass whooped and everybody was running his pockets and nobody respected his ass, and the rest of the movie no one gave a fuck. That's Drake. No one cares, bro. You're not as
until he
scary
got
as you
back
once
out
thought.
again. Until he got back out again. But so like take this into like fighting terms. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder got his ass whooped that first fight. Mm-hmm. Right? Or no, the second fight. But people still wanted to keep seeing it. So, I mean, Drake is different from them. Drake makes songs. They rap. So, like, shit is a little different. To me, Drake is not like a rapper. I don't know how to put it. Like Nas is like a storyteller. He's a rapper. Like, you can hang his hat on that. Where Drake, he makes hit songs, but
And stay in your lane.
he has catchy phrases. Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
my
yeah.
point. Stay in your lane. Don't jump in these shark-infested waters. And then when you jump in these shark-infested waters, you play victim, you sue, you do shit that is outside the box of what the culture is and stands for, nigga. We don't sue over defamation.
Well,
That's some
time
bitch-ass, pussy-ass shit, bro.
Time out.
You don't sue over
like Jay-Z?
defamation. Of course.
Did Jay-Z not shut down the fact that this dude couldn't do Ether anymore?
Huh?
Yes.
Hell
I went
no.
I went to Nas concert. I went to Nas concert when he was at Eastern, and we kept asking him to do it. He said because he was part of that label and Jay-Z had it in there that he could not perform that song anymore.
he couldn't perform Ether no more because him and Jay-Z never been signed to the same label.
Jay-Z owned whatever label he was on at that point.
Yeah, he owned his publishing rights. So anytime he played it, he would get paid off of it. But that ain't. I can't perform the record because he's suing me. I don't want to perform the record because if I play this record, then I'm paying him because he has my publishing. That's completely different. That's not the same at all. That's like if me and you go on this podcast and we start talking shit and I say something that offends you, and then tomorrow you go and sue me. Bro, we was talking shit. We was all talking shit. We was getting into it.
Yeah.
That's whack. That's corny. And anybody that stand by that bullshit, fuck you, and you're a bitch. Dane, would you like to close?
That's going to the end of the montage. But I just wanted to say that definitely appreciate the money. Absolutely. No, I was just gonna say, Cameron, did he not sue J. Cole?
He sued J. Cole, but he didn't sue him over defamation. He sued him.
Fair enough.
He sued him over what's the legal term? Like not delivering goods. Like if me and you say we're gonna do something and you
breach
don't
of
do
contract.
it, yeah, breach of contract. But that's not. He said that
I'm talked about me.
Right, my pussy hurts. What a bitch. My pussy hurts. That nigga's a bitch, bro.
Good.
I can agree with that.
And he jumped out the window first. That's the worst part about this whole shit. My fault. I don't want to. I could go on.
Who jumped out the window first?
Drake.
Yes.
Drop. Let's see those splits. Let's see the.
So my thoughts are
he's
scared.
Okay.
I like Kendrick. I like J. Cole. So I just enjoy all of the music as they come across the streaming platforms. So I don't get too involved in it. But from a journalistic perspective, that was a bitch move by Aubrey. I ain't gonna hold you. So you can't sit up here talking about like he said, dropping push-ups. Drop. I'm like, okay, the beat is sketchy, whatever. I fucks with it. And then be like, all right, well, Kendrick is taking you 17 days to drop a song. Okay, cool, whatever.
Every day it's a different meme. Every day it's a different thing on Instagram talking. Nigga.
Then on a random Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time, which means Kendrick just got up in Cali, and he just posted a YouTube link of Euphoria, and it was just like, wait, what? Like Kendrick didn't want. He turned the monetization off on YouTube because he didn't want the money for it. He was like, "Hey, here's a." And then I went and looked at. Hold on. I let y'all have y'all soliloquies and y'all monologues. Give me a second. Give me a second, Edmono. All right. So on a random Tuesday, he posted a YouTube link, turned off the ads and the monetization. And he just tweeted it. And then I went and looked at his page that day. He ain't tweeting nothing for like 6 months previous before that.
Talk about it.
It was just a random Tuesday, and then I'm over here thinking. Yeah, so I'm thinking. I hear the beat. I'm thinking. I clicked on Teddy Pendergrass. Yeah. You my greatest inspiration. Woo. And then Kendrick starts rapping. I'm like, wait, hold on. Wait, this is the response. Got it. Okay, cool. And then, okay, now we're like, Drake. When's that response coming? Took him 21 days.
Can I slightly interject? When everybody had that same smoke, Drake, he's taking his time. He needs more time to prepare. Man, fuck that nigga. Go ahead.
Well, because Drake's not lyrical.
But go ahead. Hold on. I'm so glad you said this. Because my next point was 21 days later, Family Matters finally comes out, and Drake is rapping his ass off.
Hard.
7 minutes and 32 seconds. Drake is rapping his ass off.
Drake was rapping his.
Time out. Drake I don't think you guys are understanding me.
On Family Matters.
I don't think you guys are understanding what I'm saying though. Was it Drake? Did Drake write those?
I don't care. Absolutely. He delivered them. I don't give a damn.
That shit was fire. Oh god.
Oh no. The whole beat was fire until the end.
I don't care who writes my damn check as long as that shit gets in my mailbox. And as long as the shit gets delivered to me. Drake was delivering for 7 minutes straight. And every beat change, I was like, okay, all right, Kendrick just opened his mouth. So I'm going to go handle on Grammy right now. Where is your uncle at? Because I want to talk to the man of the house. I'm just in here like, okay, cool. So me and my then girlfriend, we was like, all right, we jamming to this shit. I go to the bathroom. I come back. Niggas is talking about. I get on Twitter. Meet the gram. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? She's like, hey, Meet the Grounds drop. I'm like, huh? And
Yeah.
so of course it's spooky ass shit at 11 p.m. on the East Coast. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, cool. Next thing you know, we're like, wow, that's crazy. I just listened to 7 minutes of Drake rapping his ass off. I go to the bathroom, coming back, and Kendrick already pressed submit on the fucking Meet the Gram.
Tell him what happened that morning, Dame. Tell him what happened that morning.
Go to sleep, wake up, trying to figure out what we want to eat. Then, like, beat your ass out your Bible or whatever, right? They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
The anthem.
I got this song at like 9 a.m., which means that nigga was up at 6 a.m. when he submitted that shit. Once again, straight YouTube links, no rollouts, just tweets. And he ain't tweet for another 3 months after that. The next tweet, actually, after Not Like Us, was hey guys, I'm going to the Super Bowl.
No, the next tweet after that was the heart. He did the
No, I'm not talking about Drake. I'm talking about Kendrick's next tweet.
Oh no, you're right.
Hey guys,
You're right.
I'm performing at the Super Bowl.
You're right.
I'm not even acknowledging the hard part. The shit was ass.
I ain't gonna front. Like there was good ass music that came out of that. I already kind of thought Kendrick. Yeah, but Kendrick is like a fucking Nas to me. Like he's more lyrical. Like Section 80, Mad City. Like I could. There's a song called "How Much a Dollar Costs." Mm-hmm. That shit is fucking fire. Beautiful. Like I listen to you. You don't have to skip any songs on those two albums for Kendrick. But the one that pissed me off the most was fucking J. Cole. J. Cole.
No, it didn't.
So I'm so glad
because J. Cole.
I'm glad you brought up J. Cole because I was at Dreamville. I was at Dreamville when he made the announcement. After the 7-minute drill, I was at Dreamville when he makes the announcement like, hey guys, I'm gonna take this to the chin. That's really not me. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And then that nigga performed "Loved Yours," and we in the crowd forgot about that shit because the last song was "No Role Models." First things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. I don't give a damn about Kendrick no more right now, nigga.
You know what it was? You know what it was? It was real niggas tapped him and said, "Yo, dog.
Hey, you might want to sit this one out.
You want to get out of this one? This is real
not some lyrical
smoke.
Shit.
This is real smoke. We need you to.
Yeah.
Kendrick likes you. He fucks with you. But if you keep going, it's gonna get bad for both of y'all niggas.
I mean, you should have. They should have known based on Control.
Nah, they didn't.
Control? No,
they didn't.
You know what I'm talking about though?
I do, but people didn't know. People didn't know because they assumed because of the type of rapper he was not able to compete in an arena that is battle, whereas punches is wittiness. That's what the consensus was.
That dude literally said he's the king of both coasts. Both coasts.
Yeah, but Control, to Control's point, Control is not really elite level rapping from Kendrick. The wow factor was the name dropping. That was really it. It wasn't like elite level rapping. So people thought like, okay, well, if this is the only thing we have to, exemplify that, then But I know, as a rapper, former nigga, the nigga that is from Compton, California, the nigga that is a blood by affiliation, the nigga that was being chased around and da-da-da-da, he got respect from every Crip, every Pyru, every Latin King, every whatever the fuck you want on California. He was damn near, he's Nipsey Hussle times 20. That's the dude y'all think? You're telling me a nigga from Toronto is the same as a nigga that was bred in the sewage of Compton, California and grew through the fucking concrete like a rose? Come on, bro. Niggas are delusional. When do y'all close this out? Last thoughts.
A few things that I think were
that shit pissed me off, bro. Go ahead.
So from the journalistic perspective, I think something I forgot to mention in the timeline was like his verse on "Like That" came out I think before even Drake's Push came out.
Oh yeah.
And so it was like, wait, Future drops his album.
Oh my
exactly. And so it was like, wait,
crazy.
And so then my homeboys in the group chat talking about, so, hey, did y'all hear that Future album yet? Just go to Kendrick's song real quick. Just hear Kendrick's verse. Fuck the big three, nigga. It's just big me. And we're like, oh, okay, wow,
Yeah.
this is workout music. And then as the whole beef progresses, we forgot about the cipher when he said nothing been the same since they dropped control and tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. We're like, okay, we forgot about that part of the timeline too. But the funniest part of that whole thing, well, two of the funniest things. One, when he makes the album for Black Panther, All the Stars with SZA, somebody did their journalism research and was like, hey, so if you go back and listen to that song that came out in 2017 with SZA, SZA is having a great time on this song, and Kendrick is like, I don't like this nigga. And I go back and listen to the song, he was like, yeah, I don't even like you. Come to find out he's talking about Drake. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, didn't even know that. Also, to further Trey's point, this is a man who does burpees in the park with black tees and black jeans on to Anita Baker. And this is the person you decided you wanted to have smoke with, right? The same way Trey was like, you're listening to Etta James in the gym, you're a psycho. 100%.
Yeah.
100% I'm a psycho. Absolutely. My girl learned this early on. I skipped my own mom 3 times playing Phase 10 while she was buying us food. I do not care about none of y'all. So please understand. Leave me alone. Like Flip De Niro said, leave me alone. So, hey, I get it.
Do y'all?
I want to be
bothering everybody.
Go ahead.
I like both. Like, I fuck with Kendrick. I didn't care who the fuck won. I just want good music. Mm-hmm. Drake, I just know a lot of his shit because I started listening to him a while back. My new upcoming, D Smoke. That's my dog.
D Smoke, that's my dog. D Smoke, D Smoke older than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't upcoming. That nigga's old as shit.
No. But he's new. He's
been around
after
for like
COVID.
10 years. He's been around for like 10 years. Yeah.
Like
you're saying
COVID
like to stardom for sure.
Yeah. Like that's my dog.
Do y'all know where the Kendrick and Drake beef started from?
I don't even remember.
All right, so I'll tell you. So there was a.
He passionate. He passionate.
No. I just want to show you how the little guy wins in this situation, and then we'll go to what the Tux. So there was an award. I don't remember what it was, but you guys remember that song "Jodeci Back" by J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake? It's like a freestyle. It's like a Jodeci freestyle.
Yeah.
Rooftop, hoes turn up. So listen to that song again. They're shooting. J. Cole ain't shooting at Kendrick, but Drake is. And it started from Kendrick. It was a list back in the day. Kendrick was one of the hottest rap. Like Sway came to him. There's a video online. He said, "Hey, you've been crowned as the hottest rapper of," I don't know what year it was. The response to that, him getting that award, was Drake saying, "Fuck your hottest list if I'm not on it." Hold on, I'm gonna find the lyrics. But that's where it started from. And then Kendrick has had like a fucking gripe towards him because he won an award, and these niggas are shooting at him about it. It says 26. Listen to this, right? This is Drake shooting at Kendrick. 26 on my third GQ cover. Your new shit sound like you do covers. Or all over my old shit. I'm devoted. Swear you niggas is hopeless. Blah 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 blah. There's a line in there I can't go through right now. But he basically says like fuck your list, fuck your hot whatever list, whatever. I don't want to be on it. So that's where the beef started from. Kendrick did not start this beef. It was Drake.
Sounds about right.
And it's played out for about like 10 years. Beautiful. Right. That's a hate watch masterclass, nigga. That's a fucking masterclass.
Well, I want to make something clear because you said, I know this isn't like shit about music. You know, this isn't a podcast about music. This is a podcast about hate in general. Equal hate.
That's
So
fair.
It don't matter whether it's sports, music. You know, this shit is just, what do you hate for today?
That's
or
fair.
just in general. And clearly, you got a lot of hate, my brother. You need
No,
to. You need,
nah, there's
you need
no
to go
hate
to
on that
church.
shit. All right, so I'm not gonna do all my what the tucks. I'll briefly touch on a couple of them. But there's one that I really want y'all to see. Other than that, it's not really important. I had Northwestern. Northwestern is stupid, but they're I'll show you guys so you guys can see how dumb they are. So what the tuck segment is like where you're just questioning yourself like that makes no sense at all. Like what the replace fuck with tuck. But so there's a college, as you all know, Northwestern is a legitimate college. I believe that's in Chicago, Dame.
Chicago. Close
Yep.
to it, but yeah.
Okay, so they have implemented a new like wildcat wall, I guess, in the end zone, and it's inspired by European football, which I don't know why we are inspired by European football in NFL. I mean, in college football, I get taking some ideas, but here's the catch of it: the students can't sit down at games; they can only stand now. So I don't know if you guys can see like the bench. Like, but there's no seats. There's no seats. So if you're a Northwestern fan, you go to a game, you gotta stand. You gotta stand the whole time. How do y'all feel about? What's up?
Wait, is it just the students or every fan has to just stand?
This is unclear, but I think it's the student section where the Wildcat Wall is, like where they have the end zone. Like this area right here is all standing room area.
Okay.
You can't sit. How do y'all feel about that?
Okay, so if it's just the student section, it halfway makes sense because they probably gonna be turned anyway. Now, granted, it's Northwestern. Take that statement for what you will, but like, yeah, the student section alone, if it's just that makes some sense because like you want your student section to be rowdy, rambunctious, trying to. You're right. It makes no sense. My bad.
And you try to figure it out, but
You're right.
like imagine y'all down by 30 or some shit, and you just
And
want
I
to
can't
watch
sit
the
down,
game.
bro. Yeah, because Northwestern's not a good football school. You mean to tell me Ohio State just came in here and beat our breaks down and on a noon game at that, and I can't sit down while the sun is up?
Yeah.
On September
Northwestern's not
30th?
bad though. Northwestern's not bad. They're not bad.
All right.
They're not
But
bad.
I get it.
I'm pulling up a record.
They're like
Not
an
in their
average team.
conference.
Yeah,
No,
they're
they're
like
not.
an average team.
Okay.
They lost to Tulane, just so we're clear. They lost to Tulane last year.
You said that don't matter. A
All
win
right,
is a
stick
win
to
is a
the
win.
point.
So
What was
for
the-
me,
Niggas about to
Damn.
get into that NIL shit.
no, we're not.
Nah, yo, hold on. I'm not about to let you. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. 7-6.
Average. I told you. And I only know that because I watch PTI. And if I'm not mistaken, then
Wilbon.
Wilburn. Yeah, Wilbon go there.
Wilbon and Greeny.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think this is stupid because, like you say, they down by a bunch of points. That's going to be an empty-ass section. Ain't nobody standing there. And secondly, I think the school just trying to... I think the school trying to save money. They just probably couldn't afford the bleachers, dog. That shit don't make no sense. Who the hell wants to stand up the whole time?
I think they was in cahoots with the Blazers on it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Fire comparison.
I don't understand it if I'm being honest with y'all. I don't get
tried.
making the fan experience just like worse. The students got to pay to get in these games too. It's like
Depends on the school.
it's a discounted price. Also, they're having there was like reports going around that there's like at certain colleges there's a athletic fee or some shit that you pay with your tuition. It's like $1,500 per student. If I'm paying $1,500 per student, I expect to get some seats. Bare minimum when I go to a team that's gonna lose half of their games. You know what I'm saying? Like, and probably majority of them are home. Like, come on, bro. That shit is wild. College is just, I don't know what's going on with college. I think they doing whatever they can to rob Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, I know you can.
Yep,
More
you know how-
go ahead.
Yep, you know how they robbing Peter to pay Paul? NIL deals, man. All that money
get
that they could have
started.
spent on them seats just went to those players.
But NIL was never coming from the university, so that's why I'd be like confused. Like,
I guess them boosters not paying for the seats.
you might have to get Pablo on this shit, man. Oh, we skipped the whole segment, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, you good.
Just,
You let
just
me do
keep,
that?
keep
You're
keep
crazy,
it flowing.
bro.
I wasn't gonna let you. I wasn't
Y'all
gonna let you
niggas was
slide
about
with
to
that
just
one.
let me do that? That's crazy. Some type of support.
Yo.
Just keep going with the what to talk, and then
No, I'm about
we'll
to.
go
That
to
shit
the
just clicked
next.
that shit just that shit just blew my mind. But yo, this right here I think is probably the funniest one that I had. And this is my last what to talk, and then we'll get into our 30 seconds of hate. So this dude do y'all see this?
Man, stop.
That look like a fucking
Yo,
Bill the player.
They're like a wax figure.
So for the people for the people who are listening and are not watching, I pulled up a picture of a gentleman named Wool Mangar Chol, and he is a intriguing prospect from South Sudan, and he's a legit 7-footer. Gentlemen, what grade do you think this gentleman is in?
Grade.
8th. He's in 8th grade. He's in 8th grade.
I'm sorry, what? Grade is crazy.
His shirt says "Boys to Men."
I get that part. So
I'm sorry.
please tell me at least ninth.
Yeah, 8th grade.
So no, he's not in 8th grade. But before I should tell you how old he is, I think I have the clip where so it's like he had a I gotta go to the bookmarks. I'm sorry, this shit has me crying. And there's some shit that said I am 12. This shit right here. Oh my gosh. So he is a junior. He's a junior.
Okay, thank
And
God.
he plays AAU for a team called Boys to Men. He is not 12. He's a legit prospect. I was trying to see, like, if this is real. Because, you know, sometimes AI is, like, whatever. But I'm going to show you this quick video and then give me your reactions to what you guys think this gentleman is going to do when he goes to the next league. So, gentlemen, how do you feel about prospect? He plays in the DMV. How do you gentlemen feel about seeing someone 7 foot, Wool Mangar? Do you actually believe that he is a junior in high school?
No, I don't. I just remember one day I had failed an IB calculus test, and of course my mom was on my neck about it. That's enough of a bad day, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to fail the test and also go guard him. You know what I'm saying? Like, use all 5 of my fouls before halftime. I'm sorry, that's just, I don't get it. I can't do that. I just can't. Dog, that's my 11th reason right there. That day.
That shit is.
Damn.
Go ahead, D. I want to show y'all something.
I don't know.
as
That
well.
shit look like Zach Randolph and fucking Shaquille O'Neal had a baby.
That's
or
what I was
something.
thinking. Yeah.
This shit look crazy, bro. Yeah, I think he's nice right now too because he's smaller. Or he's taller than all the other kids. I mean, because he was just playing bully ball. On the next level, I don't know if he's doing that. That's crazy though. Junior, 7 feet. Yo, what the hell is in his milk, dog? This is crazy work.
Hello, my name is Wal Mangar from
Hell
South
no,
Sudan.
that's a grown ass
I
man.
grew up from Mumbai.
Hell no, I feel like that's somebody that be calling a scam and be like, yo, I heard you took out a $30,000 loan or some shit. Nah, hell no, that's a grown ass man.
I couldn't even finish the video.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I'm sorry.
He's gonna
bro.
if this is what it is, he's going to get highly recruited. It doesn't really say his age, but 7 foot South Sudanese man. It doesn't look like he's a good basketball player, but you know,
He's gonna be
man.
like Taco.
Yeah,
If you can
probably.
rebound, you good.
Probably. And Taco Falls is over in China killing it, too. All right. I skipped the segment. That was the end of What the Tuck.
Oh man, hey, man, you corny.
All right, y'all. This is the session and the segment of the show where we get our hate off. Normally, it is in the beginning of the show, but your host, Dame, fucked up, and he did not remind the co-host.
That's crazy. There's 3 of us on the panel, and I'm the one that get the shot, bro.
Got to throw somebody in. Somebody has to go with the bus.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh, man. All right, who would like to go first?
I will go first since, I'm fueled now.
Yeah, go ahead.
That was unnecessary.
I hope I don't take no
fueled
strays.
by the hate. All right, 30 seconds of hate. Here we go.
The North Carolina High School Athletic Association disqualified Mallard Creek here in Charlotte for this symbol, disqualification symbol. He was throwing up the 5 at the end of the 4x400 meter relay, basically signifying like, oh, that's about to be their 5th title. Well, the judges disqualified him. And so they claim that they warned them earlier in the meet, but as all of this stuff keeps unfolding, no. It should have been a 3-peat for Mallard Creek, back home to the 704. It's unfortunate that, you didn't let these kids show their proper emotions. And based on the other stuff that I saw, the other pictures that I saw, and the stuff that keeps unfolding, it was a lot more egregious celebrations. So let the kids play, let the kids have fun. And the kid, Niam Brown, he had broke a record in the 300-meter hurdles earlier that day, and he got disqualified. Or I'm sorry, he got the warning for celebrating after that. So I didn't think it was egregious. It was just one of those like, oh, we about to win a state championship again, right? But yeah, my hate goes to them, bro. Mallard Creek, the boys, they should have 3-peated. The girls, they did win the state championship, so it should have been, both boys and girls bringing it home to Charlotte.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I had a segment on What the Tuck, but I skipped it because we kind of talked music a little too long, and I was hoping to get to it at the end of the show. So I'm glad you got to get to it because it was bullshit. And to further your point, there was a clip of some fair-skinned brothers celebrating very what's the word I'm looking for? Emphatically, and nothing happened to them. And there's also reports saying that the coach was saying they never warned them about anything about you could be disqualified. So it seems like the judge, he's just hating ass nigga.
And I also saw a report, and of course things are going to keep rolling keep coming out with the reports, that one of the officials on the like one of the track officials who had gave him the DQ was on the board, is an alum or a booster or something connected to Jordan High School, which is the team that won the state championship because of the disqualification. Now, Mallard Creek, to my understanding, they put in their appeal, and they don't want to take away from Jordan High School. They just want to at least be like, hey, can we be co-champs? Like Jordan, they earned what they earned, but at least put them as co-champions because
who really won though? There can only be one winner.
Great.
Just like that.
I get what you're saying.
Just like that basketball shit.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like the basketball team. They want the shit.
It's different. It's different because that basketball team, they won, and they were like, nah, we want to take this back. They got the gold, and it was like, we want to protest for silver. No. These niggas rightfully won the gold, and they got hold for a silver. So we were trying to say, so that's why I'm like, this is different.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I did see a team picture with all the kids.
Don't start.
Don't just leave it there. Hey, our boy got locked up. He about to face 15 years if he's guilty too.
See, some way somehow you still got to get it out of what you try to say.
No. I'm not going that way. I'm just saying that's a separate point. But I did see a group picture of them niggas. It's hot down there, right?
Oh yeah, it's 90 right now.
Yeah, I don't understand why people ever being shiesties out there, but neither here nor there. DeVonte, you want to go or you want me to go next?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll go next because
right.
it kind of ties into his.
All right, here we go. So 30 seconds of hate. Here we go.
All right, my 30 seconds of hate is going to Burlington lacrosse team. Well, just parents in general, the referees as well. I went to a lacrosse game, like I said, on Saturday. I drove about like 45 minutes away just for me to get to the field and the game to be canceled because the coaches are about to fight each other. Like, this shit is fucking ridiculous. It's the kids are 11, man. Like, it's not that deep, bro. Let the kids fucking play and stop getting in kids like sports, man. Just the shit's so fucking aggravating. Like, I for the life of me, I don't understand that. They act like this is fucking like NFL championship time or something. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? I had one coach pointing a lacrosse stick at the other saying, shut the hell up, shut the hell up. Like, yo, what or stay in your place, silence. Like, bro, you not in no professional league, yo. This is rec. Like, you volunteer for this shit. You're not getting paid. Shut the fuck up and just let the kids play. Like, that shit's so fucking annoying. I hate coaches like that.
What was the issue?
Oh, their team was playing too rough. The refs weren't calling it, which was legit. Like, they tackled the goalie. In the lacrosse, the goalie has their perimeter where you can't go in there. And they was like cross-checking them, putting a lacrosse stick underneath their neck, and they was doing some fuck shit. And the refs was letting it slide, but then when our guys would do like a slash, that's when you take your lacrosse stick and you go across body and try to knock the ball out. He was throwing flags on that. So, obviously our coach was upset saying, like, he's worried about the kid's safety, and the other coach was basically telling him to shut the hell up and like basically he wanted to fight him. I just hate coaches like that, bro.
Do you blame your coach for doing what he did?
Nah, because kids' safety is important, and if the kids are having issues, and the ref's not calling anything, that's one thing. Talk to the refs, but at the end of the day, like, for the other team's coach to be trying to fight over a fucking 12U lacrosse game, like, bro,
that's wild.
What the hell is this, man? And then the parents getting all uptight and shit and want to fight. And it's like, yo, like, I drove 45 minutes for this shit. Like,
you said Burlington, right?
Yeah, the game was in Harwington, but it was Burlington.
Harwington. I know exactly where. What was it? Was it indoors or outdoors?
It was outdoors. It was at some multi-field. The field was nice.
I know where that is. And it looked like a barn, like a big ass barn or some shit. Like, you had to go up a hill. It wasn't a lot of, like, it was just trees and shit. And then it was on the left hand side where you were coming from.
Yeah, and there was like they had soccer fields, baseball fields everywhere. The library was down there. But yo, like, bro, like, parents like that and coaches like that, they get punched in the fucking face, bro. Like, come on, man, come on. Yeah, I ain't gonna say the rest because I might.
You don't want the coaches to hear this, and then you get banned from the game,
bro. I ain't worried about nobody. I stay ready.
All right, let me give y'all my 30 seconds of hate, but I do gotta get my phone. This is if I could pull this off, this is gonna be all time, yo. This is gonna be all time. All right, here we go. All right, 30 seconds of hate goes out to a few motherfuckers. One, UFC and Ronda Rousey. That fucking shit was terrible. It was the worst shit I seen. It was 17 seconds. They hustled all y'all. That's why I always use buff streams. The NBA is fake. They showed the motherfucking... I'm not going to get off in time, but they showed the Cleveland playing the Knicks before the Cleveland... I thought that this shit was not wrestling, but I have to start looking at basketball differently. Secondly, or thirdly, whatever it is, the Amazon crew is corny for shooting at Shams. I saw that shit. Shams reported that that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the MVP before Amazon got to do it, and they was hating on him, making fun of him. Shams has been taking hella licks this year for just doing his fucking job, which has been flawless reporting from the start to finish. My last one was the NFL is fucking up Jackson Smith and Jigba at every corner of his fucking career. The NFL honors, you got Drewski up there playing around, fucking around with his name, and then they do a award. They give the nigga the offensive player award. He gets the award, and the shit says defensive player of the year on his fucking award. And they didn't hyphenate his name, or there wasn't a space or some shit like that. Like, I would be heated, which would not surprise me if Seattle goes and fucking wins the Super Bowl again off of that type of shit. Like, that was bullshit. My last one was Pablo Torre. He got to stop snitching.
Talk your shit,
snitching.
Trey.
He's snitching,
Talk
bro.
your shit.
I couldn't get it off in time, but that shit really shook me to my core. Out of all of those, the one that I was like, yo, that shit is corny was the Amazon crew shooting at Shams, yo. I be feeling bad for Shams, bro. Like, ever since he took the job from Woj, I don't know if it's because he's Indian. I don't know if it's because he's dark. But, like, people don't have the same respect for him. Nah, I'm saying that because it's like with Woj, it was never like we're questioning his reports. Everything Shams does, they question everything this nigga does. And it's like, yo, if he's the underlink to Shams, then how, I mean, to Wojnarowski, then how would he have been, how was he so, how was he being questioned so much when everything that he's reporting is always correct? Like, I remember the Doc Rivers shit. Oh, well, I don't know where you're getting the information from. Come to find out, niggas is telling him exactly what the fuck is going on, to the point where Miles Turner is like, yeah, Giannis was showing up 2 hours after the plane was taken off. Did y'all see that interview? No, I gotta show y'all this. We're on the NBA anyways. I gotta show you this. Niggas is snitching all over the place, bro. It's nasty, yo. But we're moving to the NBA. So for those, and Miles Turner, of all niggas, bro, like, Giannis is not coming back to the he's not coming back to the Bucks. There's no way he comes back to the Bucks. But basically, Miles Turner was talking about how, is this the video? He was talking about how the culture under Doc Rivers essentially was it wasn't up to standard, I guess, and how people were doing fines, and he was Rivers was allowing a lot of things to happen that weren't supposed to happen, and including Giannis basically having like full control over the whole situation. I can't find the shit. So, all right, we're talking about the NBA. So we are here. I want to briefly talk about the Ant Edwards controversy. I'll pull up the Miles Turner shit at some point in time. But Ant Edwards, Game 7, or no, that was a Game 6. They ended up, because it's been a week since we've been here, a lot of basketball has been played. They ended up getting blown up by the Spurs. But the controversy was Anthony Edwards handshaking the other team with 8 minutes left to go, and he was getting taken out the game. People were saying that it was childish. The report saying that he wasn't as mature as we thought. And there's a lot of people on the other side of the coin that are saying it's commendable, respectable. D, you're shaking your head, so why don't you give us your take first? How you feel about it?
I just don't like that he did it. I mean, I don't think it need to get blown out of proportion. I mean, because we've seen this before with like LeBron. We've seen this with NFL players that they already know the game's over. They kind of dap everybody up. I mean, you see the shit. But personally, I don't think he fucks with his team like that. Because, I mean, you just admitted defeat. Like, there's 8 minutes left in the game. Like, you just basically threw in the towel and told him, like, you don't give a fuck. But
he got pulled out. He got pulled out. He was getting pulled out the game, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what type of confidence do you have in them at that point? You know what I mean? So, like, that's the only part I didn't like. I mean, it's honorable to show respect to the other team because obviously, I mean, it was getting belt to ass. But at the end of the day, I think there's a time and a place for it, and that's later in the game. Don't do that shit like in the heat of battle. That's like, you know, like being in war and your comrades getting shot up and shit, and you just go over to the other team and be like, yeah, you know what? It's all good, dog. It's all good. Good ass whooping. Nah, I ain't doing no shit like that. I think that part is crazy. But I think they always try to drag him down. Like, they find something to drag this dude down. That's why I was shaking my head. Is there's other players that do it and nobody says shit. But then the minute, like, he does it or any other, like, minority big name does it, they blow it out of proportion. They're just looking for a story.
What do you feel, Dane?
Do you know how many points Edwards had? I have it pulled up.
He had to have like 30 or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, I have it. Do any of y'all know how many he had?
I'm gonna guess 30 or 25.
Do you know, D?
No, what, 24 points?
Exactly 24. Do you know how many Julius Randle had?
Julius
have,
Randle
like,
had
6
9.
or-
He had like 9
Yeah.
points or some shit.
Julius Randle had 3. Do you know how many Rudy Gobert had?
None.
It's Rudy Gobert.
None. Yeah, he had a donut. Adoski.
So you mean to tell me I'm out here with battle? I'm out here in battle, and these the comrades I'm supposed to expect to bring me home? No, he dapped it up because he knew the folded flag was coming. That's why. That's why. Plainly put, I'm sorry. Like I wanted to hate I wanted to hate Edwards for it, but I was like, yeah, you brought up comrades. I was like, his comrades ain't doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He is the only person that scored 20. I'm sorry. He's the only starter that scored 20 because Shannon Jr. had scored 21 off the bench. Yeah, only 3 people got in double digits. I'm sorry, 4 people got in double digits. I guess technically 10 is a double-digit game. Jaden McDaniel scored 13. Desumu scored 10. Yeah, Naz Reid scored 18 off the bench, but it's like, I guess Wemby, I'm going to elbow some sense into him, but whatever. But regardless.
Knock the nigga unconscious.
Jokes aside, I'm looking at it. Yeah, bro, and they lost by 20. So what else is he supposed to do? You're in the fourth quarter, and Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle combined for 3 points.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how Kobe Bryant and Kwame Brown combined for 82 points. That's what happened here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you gotta remember Ant came back so he recovered faster than he was supposed to. He came back from a hyperextended knee.
Yeah.
And he came back to play his heart out. For niggas to do that to him.
Yeah, he twisted his knee in round 1.
Yeah, I would have check me out too, coach. Because
y'all doing the same thing though? Y'all dapping him up 8 minutes left in the game?
I would because you know why I say
weird.
I would is because I know that I'm not going that way at the end of the game. I'm gone. Because I'm tight.
Yeah.
Like I'm dapping you up now because I'm not coming back
to
watch y'all walk on our court and celebrate your win. That's gonna hurt. So I'm gonna dap y'all. I'm already in the corner. Let me go ahead and dap y'all niggas up. Yo, see you over the summer. Wemby, my nigga.
But he wasn't in the corner. He walked over to them.
But it was before he checked out though. I think right. I don't actually remember how.
He walked all the way across court into their timeout, into their huddle, and dapped them all up. That's what I'm saying. That's
like a TV
wild.
timeout.
Yeah.
Oh, so then that's even better. He did that shit. I commend him even more because if you're telling me that, then that means he did it
crazy.
When the cameras were he didn't do it during national TV being filmed. He did
you can't say that.
He did
though,
it
you know it's always being filmed. Not to interrupt you, but everything's gonna be criticized, and they filming nonstop.
No, but what I'm saying is he did it during a point in time where national that would be national news if he did it during all right, Anthony Edwards is checking out and he daps everybody up before he gets to the bench and the TV and it's still nationally televised versus doing it at a timeout where yes, cameras are there, but he's not drawing attention to himself. I don't know. I don't think he was thinking about it in that manner because he don't seem like to me Edwards has never been I want attention or I'm not a thorough nigga. He's like a thorough nigga through and through. He daps it up with fans. He talks to fans. He shows respect when people do some great shit. He also dunks on people and he demands respect. So I don't really think that he's LeBron doing it is a little different because LeBron we didn't seen him storm off in the middle of a game, 2 minutes left. He'll go to the locker room and shit, and then he'll tell us that. Yeah, I'm preparing for the next game. Nah, nigga, that's crazy. So I don't think Ant Edwards I don't see it as bad of an issue as some people do.
No, I mean I don't think it's super bad. I think they blowing it out of proportion. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I think 8 minutes before the game, you just kind of told your team fuck y'all. Who the hell would want to play for? I wouldn't want to play with you.
The team told him. Fuck you.
Well, yeah, I mean, but your performance is your performance. You know what I mean? You take you mentioned Kobe. Kobe had to deal with stuff like that. LeBron had to deal with shit like that. And his team was all right until they started getting hurt, or like Dame said, he got some sense knocked into him. I just think I don't know. I couldn't do that like 8 minutes before. I mean, like I said, I don't have no problem with him dapping him up. I just think that was too early for it.
If they don't get him help, he's gonna leave Minnesota.
Oh, 100%.
Can I play this? Can I play this Miles Turner shit for y'all real quick? Just to give y'all context. I found it. I know it's a little off topic, but y'all have to hear it. Like y'all just have to hear it because to me, this is more egregious than the Ant shit. Like if you're asking me, especially Miles Turner of all niggas. Like, bro, what? All right, watch this. Y'all can see it, right?
Yeah.
You get fined for all types of stuff now. You guys get fined a lot.
It depends on the coach. So Doc Rivers, he didn't find anybody. Guys were late all the time. Guys were, showing up to film whenever they wanted to show up. Guys were missing meetings. Like, it was one of the craziest things I personally ever experienced. We literally, if the plane took off at 2 o'clock, we weren't leaving until 4:30. I'm being so serious, bro. It was crazy, dog. Guys were an hour late to the plane. It got to the point where I knew not to show up until like an hour after they said the plane was taking off. It was crazy.
So who's the teammate that's most likely to be late? Well, all of yours, obviously, because nobody gets fined.
Giannis is going to show up whenever he wants, really, I think that's kind of just came with the territory at that. And once I kind of saw what was going down, I was like, hey, man, more power to you. They ain't going to find you. Do what you do. Right. Except when we were going to Dallas. That's when I was like, all right, come on.
Right now, we're getting fined for missed free throw box outs.
Now, honestly, that's a good one. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually not mad at that at all.
Well, we're a little bit mad about it.
Dog, no one asked him to share all that information. That was egregious. How do y'all feel about watching that bullshit? That was egregious, bro.
I know I'm gonna sound biased, but as I was listening to it, and as you said that no one asked him this information, it reminded me of Luke Cornett in the Magic City thing. No one asked you, like at all. So it just boils down to what was the reason. And I've always said, like, everybody for some reason think that everything they have to say is important. And that's not the case. Absolutely not. No one asked me what. Now, some stuff, some information I give out just because they just outright asked me. But that was one of those, and even then I try to keep it vague, but that was one of those things where it was like, huh?
And he dropped names. Like, this nigga, I wouldn't tell this nigga a secret at all. He spilled that shit. He would spill that shit to the moment you tell him that shit is out of his mouth. Yo, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy.
Pillow
That
talking
was crazy.
on a national platform is crazy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, ain't
whatever.
nobody gonna want to be his teammate, dog.
No.
He might be exiled.
That was more egregious than the KD thing, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The worst part about
That's
about
more
that.
egregious than almost to me, Jaden Ivey.
Yeah. Yo, the worst part about that. The worst part about that is that Miles Turner is not the messenger to be. Like, he's not the
That's
guy
what I'm
to be
saying.
sending that message. Like, dog, you average 11 points a game, and they paid you $100 million to be there. Like, you averaged no points. You were not a help offensively or defensively on that team to the point where you were unreliable and you couldn't make shots when they needed it. And, bro, you're in Milwaukee. Take your cake and move and mosey the fuck on. I didn't really understand that shit. That ain't make no sense.
You
Like,
remember?
this was like a. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say. You remember the rapper who made Graduation, right? And he's in this interview, and he's like, "I'm not gonna say what type of doctor." Okay, it was a Jewish doctor. That's
Right.
pretty much what happened. That's what I just saw in this video. Because what? And the question was simple, like, oh, so what was going on in Milwaukee? He was like, all right, it's a tell-all. Bet. I just needed
Yeah,
somebody
that
to
shit
ask.
was.
That
shit
was
definitely
crazy.
was some TLC vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, since you asked, like,
And she
Whatever,
didn't
go
ask.
ahead,
She
D,
asked
my
one.
bad.
She asked one
that's
question.
what I'm saying. Yeah, like, just folding under no pressure. Go ahead, D, my bad.
Nah, I mean, I ain't got really nothing to contribute to that. I think that's some snitch ass
Okay.
shit. It's just
Yeah.
mind your business and keep it pushing. Like, if it was Draymond, that's like Draymond telling on Steph. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
like that's just crazy.
It's just a simple, I don't really want to get into it. We went our separate way. Like, where's that PR training? Huh?
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't want to
he
get
was
into
ready
it.
to snitch. He was
Yeah,
too
because when you get out
comfortable.
of a bad relationship, it's always like,
But it's Miles
whatever, we
Turner
grew
though, right?
apart.
Isn't
We-
Miles Turner is like from all small markets, right? Pacers.
Yeah.
Then he went to Milwaukee. And that's it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They ain't got no PR training out there, dog.
Yeah, I can't even spell Milwaukee without Googling it, so.
Yeah, I probably can't.
Exactly. You can't spell Milwaukee without Googling it, so.
MILUAKE.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
God damn, that was egregiously wrong. There's a W.
There's a W in there, definitely.
Hold on.
And there's two E's.
It's MILWAUKEE. Milwaukee.
Say it again. Say it again.
MILWAUKEE. Milwaukee.
There's two E's or one E? There's one
There's
E,
two.
not two. There's
There's
two
two.
E's in
There's
Milwaukee?
two. There's two.
Wow.
I said that at the beginning.
Ring the
too.
bell,
I knew
nigga.
that part.
Ring the
My
bell,
nigga.
nigga.
He forgot the whole W.
Wow. Wow, all right. Maybe we should do a spelling bee. That should be kind of funny.
Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm good on
Nigga
that.
said
Nah,
say
I
shit
lose.
down good.
I lose.
Game one of the Western. So we'll skip over the Pistons because the NBA is fake. So as soon as I saw that ad, I should have bet. I didn't bet, but I should have put all the money I could on.
I
on the
told you
Pistons.
guys.
Yeah, I didn't bet.
I sent it
didn't
to
bet on
y'all. I said, yo, look, the play is right here.
I know. I'm
You
trying not
did.
to gamble. I'm
That's
trying not
fair.
to gamble. I'm trying not to gamble. So I didn't do it, but I saw it and I was like, "Fuck!" And they beat the shit out of them. So even if whatever spread you chose would have won. But so we're not really going to talk about the Pistons. They were disappointing. But I do want to talk about the Western Conference Finals with the Spurs and the Thunder. Game one was already played. Game one of the Eastern Conference Finals started on Tuesday. So my question to you guys is, first of all, let's talk about the Western Conference Finals game one. What are your thoughts on seeing it? Reactions? Any takeaways?
If Wemby keeps dominating the way he did yesterday, it's a wrap for OKC, which I'm more than grateful for.
Would you like to explain more?
No. I mean, I ain't really got much more than that. I don't like OKC. I don't know what it is about them. I was rooting for them last year because I was like, I just wanted to see them win something. They had bad luck over the years, but I don't know. You get these teams that kind of rise to power out of nowhere, and I just start hating. I don't know why.
What? What? What bad luck are you referring to?
Right.
What, the bad luck for OKC?
You said OKC had bad luck over the years. What bad luck are you referring to?
Oh, them constantly missing the finals. Like when they had KD, when they had Russ, they kept making it close and then they would lose out. And then when all their stars left, I was like, this would kind of be a nice story to have this young group win. But now they just fucking annoying.
They've been fucking annoying.
I mean,
No one who's
last
fucking
year.
annoying.
Yeah.
So
No one. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say no one who's fucking annoying just wakes up annoying one day. They've been that way. You just caught on to the fact that they're annoying now.
Yeah.
They were annoying last year.
Yeah.
100%. They
They
were
were.
this way last
They
year.
were.
They just have Jared McCain now.
Well,
They were super duper.
They were zesty last year too. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they definitely zesty. I just root for
But they
Caruso.
hoop.
Listen, I don't have nothing against
Ball nigga.
Yep. Follically challenged, bro.
bald nigga, huh? I don't have nothing against like what they do, whatever weird culture they're establishing.
Oh,
Whatever.
not that.
To each his own.
That's not what I'm talking about. But
No, I'm talking about from the throwing the towels on the reporter's head when they do it, to everyone always being in the background when they give an interview on national television, to the videos, the dancing in the huddle, just their culture is annoying, but they win. So it's like whatever. Game one was the first time where I seen them all broken. Every last one of them. And it made me feel bad to the point I was like, damn, the Spurs are beating the shit out of this team. And it's not even like the score is like such a big disparity. It's just the physicalness and just the fluidity of the game. Yo, there's no reason why Alex Caruso should be your leading scorer. That's one. Two, there's no reason why you have a 6'5" guard or a 6'6" guard guarding a nigga that is 7'4". That made no sense. I didn't understand it. People trying to be physical with Wemby. Chet Holmgren. Bro, where are you at? This is the series that is going to make or break Chet Holmgren's career. If OKC can't get out of this series, Chet Holmgren will not get paid because he will never be able to hold a candle to Wemby. That's one. But the game itself I thought was great. I think like when it got to that last 6 minutes of the game, they were going back and forth. That was the first time I was like, damn, I see why Shea is the MVP. Just his ability to get to the basket, his ability to create. You know, when he's not flopping, he's actually a really good player. Like when he's not flopping, he's actually a fucking dog. Like there's multiple games where I sat and I watched him just go at whoever was guarding him, and it was beautiful. But Wemby, I don't know, he's really an alien because the shot he made in overtime to shoot from the logo to tie the game, ballsy. The way he played the last minute, the way he was smiling at motherfucking Chet Holmgren, the way he was dunking on everybody that he could. He shot 2 threes in game one. He made 2 threes. I'm sorry. He took like 3 or 4 shots. He didn't take a lot of threes. So to wrap this and to close this all, I think this is going to be one of the best series that we watched in Western Conference Finals in a very, very long time. And on top of that, this series, I'm going to repeat it, is a make or break series for Chet Holmgren's career. And I don't want to see him looking at the camera, looking all demonish when y'all lose the fucking game. Because you had all game to fucking guard Wemby.
Damn, he went dark.
That's
Literally.
a metaphor. Because the lights were too bright for Chet.
You had all game to guard Wemby. I thought I fucking took my computer off. But y'all get my point. Him, Isaiah Hartenstein, it's like, yo, bro, y'all are there for this, so produce.
Yeah.
Go ahead. My fault.
I said in the chat either Spurs in 6 or OKC in 7. One of those two. Like, because I don't see the Spurs winning twice in OKC. And it was around the third quarter when I said this, right? And so then at that point, the Spurs had blew the lead, and I was like, this is over. Because OKC is who they are. And I just expect more from OKC than what I saw last night.
Yeah.
Now, the alien, goddamn, that's all you can say. Like, it's one of those. Even De'Aaron Fox was on the sideline, like, oh my gosh, like what do you do with that? Now, objectively, the shot that he made from the logo was an objectively terrible shot, right? What did Paul George say about Dame a few years ago?
It was a bad shot. Yeah.
But it's one of those shots where we look back at it like, well, it went in, so it can't be that bad. No, that was a terrible shot. He should not have shot that. What are you doing? Unless you're Steph, obviously, right? I guess Dame to a certain extent too, but it's like it's one of those you kahunas.
That's a heat check, bro.
Yeah, it's like I am better than you on your home floor, and what are you gonna do about it? I don't know how to say this in French, but walk in your trap, take over your trap. That's pretty much what he did to the boys.
Voulez-vous français, voulez-vous van ve?
Man. I can't verify because I don't speak French, but either way, like
I think it's something like that.
Yeah,
right.
It's up. Like,
yeah, that's my
hopefully, yeah. But I think it was you got to look at these people in the eye, and I love, like, one of my favorite cinematic lines in history. I say it all the time. The eyes, Chico, they never lie.
Mm-hmm.
Because like to your point, they want to do all this hooting and hollering when the cameras are on. But now all of a sudden it's trying to go to overtime. Oh, the follically challenged brother decides to put his hand in the camera like John Morant.
Oh yeah.
And like, nah, I'm cool.
Amen.
I don't want to see. Nah,
Because when y'all was winning, now y'all over talking about something like, oh, the more physical team wins.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then y'all just happened to run into the buzzsaw. They beat y'all 3 times in the regular season. And when it was whooping y'all ass in the regular season, y'all was at the press conference talking about some, oh, everybody brings their best when they play the champions. I hate y'all niggas. For that alone, Farnsworth Bentley should not have gotten hurt in the fucking finals last year. He had y'all shook. If it wasn't for the Achilles tear, Farnsworth Bentley would have had his first ring. That's why I wanted the Pacers to win, because I wanted to avoid fuckery like this. Fuck the Thunder, bro.
Damn.
God damn, bro. Fuck that R. Kelly doppelganger looking motherfucker
This nigga
down
is
there in
cooking.
Oklahoma City. I hate it, bro. Like, because this a domino effect that we should not have had. You're right. It's hard to say last year, like, oh, I don't like SGA. And I'm talking to my pops and my brother. I was watching the finals. Like, they're like, oh yeah.
It was hard to say it's not. It was hard to say that you like or you don't like him.
It was hard to say that I don't like him because I don't have enough evidence to get on my soapbox to say why I don't like SGA.
Oh yeah, you didn't build your case yet.
Exactly. So now we're in a new season, and then the editors have heard my algorithm. They're like, all right, bet. And so now I'm like, noticing. They're saying everything that I couldn't articulate out loud. Now more eyes are seeing it because you are the best player in the world currently. I can say that, even though you flop like Joel Embiid too, whatever. But when you're not flopping, you're like that. But also, when you're not flopping, you only produce 2 points in overtime and double overtime.
Yeah, that's bad.
You're the back-to-back MVP? Huh. Interesting. Crazy how that works. So, I'm sorry. The lights were too bright. Y'all were at home. Y'all had so much to say when y'all was whooping up on the Trailblazers and the Lakers because y'all were the better team. Now the better team is whooping y'all ass because they was doing it in the regular season too. Oh, what was y'all saying? Oh, that was the regular season. Okay.
Now you
it
got
didn't matter to them. Wemby was out there over the summer hanging with Hakeem, KG, and the Monks. Chet, you stood no chance. And Chet and Wemby had beef for I guess a one-sided beef forever. Because Wemby been on Chet neck every time. Wemby does not show emotion. Wemby lying to y'all, talking about some, oh, what does that mean? I'm getting ejected. But all of a sudden, Chet is missing free throws. Now all of a sudden, the nigga understands the English language perfectly.
Right.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right.
Hate is a universal language, as is music.
Yeah.
Wemby has both. Like, Wemby understood. I just, you not better than me.
Yeah.
I just need y'all to know that.
Yo, Chet, and I think proximity to greatness has allowed Chet to kind of he's been a lot more expressive. He's been a lot more ingrained in culture, but Chet has never been challenged. I think the Wemby shit years ago was the last like hard challenge he faced where he had actual pressure, and now this is the series where we're going to see if he's worth that money that they have to pay him or are going to pay him. I'm not sure if he has a contract coming up, but what I do know is there is no fucking reason for the next 6 games that we should see anybody shorter than 7 feet guarding Wemby. It does not make sense.
And so I saw this tweet to close this loop, or if y'all want to close it out, but I saw this tweet.
Close it out after you. He closed it out.
You good. So I saw this tweet like right before the playoffs. It was referencing the Timberwolves, and it said playoff basketball is about who's a bitch and who's not. And the Timberwolves are clearly like, I'm not a bitch. That's it. I'm better. You may be better than me, but I'm not a bitch, and you are. That's what's happening right now. The Spurs are like, I'm not a bitch. I don't have my starting point guard. It don't matter. If Wemby's out, it don't matter. It don't matter who is on the floor. I'm better than you. You're gonna have to prove that you're better than me. And we've already beaten the Thunder in the regular season with Wemby coming off the bench 2 of those games.
Yeah.
Now Wemby's starting. What are you gonna do about it? It don't matter who's in there. I'm not a bitch. You are, and I'm gonna beat you in your own house. Go ahead, D.
Yeah, I mean, I just like what I'm hearing out of this whole shit. I ain't really got too much to add to that. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. You got me wanting to go into battle. Yeah, fuck OKC. I ain't got not much to add.
Dog. Oh my God. Steph Castle.
Yeah.
Dog. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Castle, Vassal. Like you, bro, they got a squad over there. And then you know what's fucked up is you remember they won the NBA Cup, and everybody said that was
The
some
Knicks won it.
bullshit. I mean, yeah, they went to the finals or something with
And they beat the Spurs. Ironically.
and everybody was saying,
NBA
"Oh, the
so
Spurs
fucking fake, man.
Yeah, the
Shit is
Spurs
so
won't be
fucking
shit."
fake.
But now look,
Fuck.
last
man.
time I just checked,
I didn't
Knicks,
think it was fucking
listen,
fake.
what? Oh, you crazy?
NBA is fake, bro. It's fake.
No shit.
Bro, I didn't think it was. I thought that the game was scripted, but I didn't think it was scripted to the extent of wrestling, nigga. The NBA Cup is gonna be the NBA Finals rematch. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Because did you know that Cleveland just went to overtime with the Knicks, and now the Knicks are winning by like 9 points?
Right. Figure this to
over.
your point. We just watched the Western Conference Finals go into double overtime. So to compete with those ratings, we have to have an overtime game. Get the fuck out of here. The last time I looked at the score, they were in the fourth quarter. It was a minute and something left, and the Cavs were up 97-90. How? They lost that lead that quick to the Knicks.
Yep.
Man, this shit.
It went in 101-101. So we're gonna either see the Spurs win this championship, or we're gonna see Josh Hart do some fuck shit again.
It's gonna be the Spurs and the Knicks, and the Knicks are gonna
You guys
win their
know
first
what I'm
championship.
talking about. That's another zesty squad.
Thumb in the joint. Yeah. Jail,
Yep.
jail
Jail
experiences.
Yeah.
The jail ball. Ew.
I'm not gonna count out OKC, but the lights are looking a little too bright because y'all finally got competition. The Spurs were challenged by the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Well, now that OKC is being challenged by the Spurs, which is crazy because the Spurs was whooping their ass the whole regular season. But whatever. Go ahead.
So to close out, go ahead. Last word, and then I want to get y'all. We're gonna close out the NBA. I want to get y'all predictions of the NBA Finals and predict the winner. But go ahead.
I ain't gonna take too long. I mean, the question is gonna be, can Wemby continue to like dominate, like 41-24? If he can continue to do that, then they stand a chance. But I've also seen the flip side where Wemby can't even get fucking 10 rebounds. So it depends on how that ends up playing out. Chet Holmgren cannot guard this dude, period, though. And neither
he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to, bro.
Hartenstein, what is his name?
Hartenstein.
Yeah, I mean, Hartenstein will have to defend the 3-point shot, or at least mid-range game, and he's a paint defender. So I don't know, man.
Chet Holmgren.
It all depends on Wemby is the deciding factor.
If Chet Holmgren got some nuts, he's gonna say, "Coach, I need to guard this nigga every play I'm in the game." But he don't. But that's what I'm saying. That's what he needs to do. Like, yo, he's 7 feet. I beat him when I was a kid. I'm gonna put belt to ass on him now, because there's no way you're telling me that a 6'5" guard is going to guard Wemby. It's not gonna. Did y'all see the end of the game, like the fourth quarter, where they just were throwing him the ball and all he was doing was this? If you think that that's gonna work. If you think that he's not, because the thing is, he's not the best player when he's trying to shoot threes. But when he is inside that paint and shooting twos, it's a wrap. He had fucking 20 rebounds.
Yeah.
Bro, at some point, we got to knock Wemby out. That's just what I'm doing. I'm not going to hold you. Put, I don't know, take Lou Dort's younger cousin that's on the end of the bench, put him in the game, and have him dive at Wemby's knees. Because that's the only way they're going to beat him. That's the only way they're going to beat Wemby if he gets hurt.
Bounty gate for the NBA.
Sean Payton over here.
So what? Right? So what? I want to win.
That's crazy.
I want to win because the counter. I'm done.
I want to say done. I don't co-sign on that.
Me neither. Just so we clear, I don't. No, whoa.
I don't co-sign that either. I'm just saying what I would do if I was a coach and I knew we couldn't stop this nigga. I would have to. Take him out.
No, I think you do, because I think we're getting into pattern territory.
Yeah,
you're on noticing watch now. You're on noticing watch because you said quote.
We're at number 0.
I'm not gonna say who. You said quote. He's next. I hope he's next. Yeah. I'm not gonna say who, but yeah, I remember that one. Noticing.
Yeah, you need Wemby to wear the number 0. That's basically what you're saying.
Doesn't Alex Caruso have number 0?
I think
he does.
No, that's
Bald
it.
nigga.
I think so.
They say he look like they say he look like Elmer Fudd with a fucking headband on.
He does. He does.
That is hilarious. He looks like Elmer Fudd, or he wears 0.
I don't know. Does he wear
He
0?
does look like Elmer Fudd. Hold on, let me check that.
He wears 10.
Number
I think
9.
he's 10.
Number 9.
He's 9. He's close.
9.
He's close.
That's crazy word.
He's close.
Trey said.
Anyways.
Trey said you got the Monstars versus
I'm
Looney
gonna be honest
Tunes
with you,
right
bro.
now.
Wemby's not playing with these niggas, man. He's not out there joking and kikiing. So if he's not playing, neither am I, nigga. I'm taking him out. I'm sorry.
Well,
That's the only way.
If Castle could play, like if the role players play their role, Spurs gonna win this.
Castle
I mean, they
had
already
11,
stole one on the. They stole
Castle
one on
had
the road,
11
so.
turnovers last night. They still won.
That's what I'm saying.
He had 11 turnovers. It don't matter. It's over. That shit is over.
So what you? All right. To close this out, how many games?
This shit might be over in 5 games, bro.
Woo! Drop the bomb.
Out of respect for them, I'm gonna say Spurs at 6. I'm gonna lock that in.
Spurs in 6. Okay. What you got?
I'm gonna lock that in.
Oh, I'm gonna go for the Spurs too.
Okay, see,
I don't know, 7.
7 game series.
Yeah.
Right. So you think the Spurs win Game 7 in OKC?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5.
I mean, they already did it once. So
5, 6, and
Hard to
7.
beat a team twice though.
that's true.
So
Shit, they might do that shit in 4, yo. If they win,
that's
the
crazy.
next game,
Nah,
bro.
drop the bomb,
If
you
nigga.
tell him-
What? Hold
yeah.
up. Drop the bomb, nigga.
Hold on. I might. I got him in 4.
You got him at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's wild work.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4 games in a row. He's telling me it's hard to beat somebody twice, and you telling me you beat him 4 straight times?
You know what? I retract my statement, and the only reason why I do is not
come
because
on.
no. Listen. Not because I don't believe it, but I believe that the NBA is fake. I believe it's fake now. So there's no money in a 4-game Western Conference series. There's all the money in a 6 or 7 game series. So no matter how we slice it, the shit is going 6 or 7 games. And the same thing with this Eastern Conference Finals game, because now that all eyes are on the Knicks in Cleveland, they're not going to want the Knicks to have no TV time, especially because it's on ESPN. Like, this is deeper than basketball shit I'm talking about. Like, they don't even give a fuck about the games. Because if you think about it, if they can beat OKC at home, they can beat them again at home. And it's not going to take much, especially if they get De'Aaron Fox back. And De'Aaron Fox is going to be gone next year. They're going to ship his ass somewhere else because they don't need him no more. He's gone. So they're gonna milk the shit out of this series. So he's gonna come back. If they win the next game, they're gonna win 2 at home, and it'll be 4. But that's not gonna
That's
happen.
why I think it's 7 games, though. Yeah, that's why I think it's 7 games, because both teams never. OKC, didn't they like sweep both series that they had?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, they did, right?
Yeah, and then the
Okay.
Spurs went like what, 5 or 6 games max. So
Yeah.
I mean that's a series everybody wants to see. That's the up and coming stars, like what I told you guys like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, you did.
This is what they're trying to do. They're just trying to put it right in front of you. Does ain't nobody see the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers and the Knicks happening?
No.
Come on, man.
No.
But I think the Knicks took game 1, right? So
Yeah, they closed it out. I mean, it's 113-104 right now.
yeah, Knicks took game 1. So out of Western Conference Finals, give me your picks, and then next week we'll dive into like just the Knicks because we'll have a better body of the series. So give me your picks and how many games?
For the East or the West?
Eastern.
East. Okay. The way the Knicks are playing, man. Ooh, I wanted to say 5, but I'm gonna say 6. Knicks and 6.
Yeah.
That's what you got too?
Knicks and 6.
I got Knicks in 7. They're
Ooh,
Madison
okay.
Square Garden, Game 7, ESPN, ABC. That shit's gonna be jumping like Jordan. They want that. They want that.
I think the Knicks are the best team to go into the finals, but I think the Cavaliers is going to wind up winning this. 6 games, Cavaliers.
What?
6
I'm
games,
sorry.
Cavaliers.
I just want
6
to
games the
confirm
Cavs.
Yep.
that you're putting the faith in your pick on Janine Teagues and Donovan Mitchell, bro. Janine Teagues is James Harden. Just so we're
No,
clear.
I got what you.
So-
I got what you was putting down.
my girl was
yeah.
gonna ask me who that was, so yeah.
All
All right, bro.
Yeah,
Ass.
I mean,
Damn.
hey, listen,
Good dog.
listen. Did you see them beating the Pistons? No. The
The
NBA gonna throw some weird ass twist in there because you would be a fool if you think that they're not thinking the same thing of, wait, we might have a NBA Cup rematch. Nah, we gotta kind of switch this up a little bit. James Harden has
Hell
never
no.
been. It's towards the end of his career.
Man,
I don't
fuck
know,
James
man.
Harden.
Fuck
I
James
don't know.
Harden.
And what makes it better than to watch the New York fans just like suffer a little more? I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like
rock
this,
with it though.
some funky shit's gonna happen. For my sake,
Well-
I hope I really do hope it's the Knicks Spurs, even though I don't like the Knicks.
It will
But
be.
I have a funny feeling it's gonna be the Cavs.
All right.
You mean to tell me we're gonna have, because we understand the fraudulence that happens here, are you willing to bet your hard-earned American dollars?
No, I'm no longer betting.
Hold
mortgage
on,
money.
no, hold on.
He's reformed.
But either way, even just for the love of the game, are you willing to bet your word that the NBA is going to allow the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers and the San Antonio Spurs to make it at the same damn time?
Hell no. There's
Understanding
no way.
those two markets,
There's
no, they're
no
not.
way.
Absolutely not. Because you have
Cleveland
Oklahoma
OKC would be
City,
even worse.
exactly.
Oh my God.
They just they already got their one slip up for the decade.
That was
with
last
the
year?
Bucks,
With the Pacers?
the Bucks and the Suns. The Bucks and the Suns. Milwaukee and Phoenix? Who the fuck is trying to go there, bro? Like,
I mean,
Yeah,
OKC.
no.
and
No, last year you
Indiana
had the
was
same
different.
thing. OKC
Yeah, that shit
and
was
Pacers.
bad.
It was the same
That
thing.
shit was terrible.
San Antonio Texas is a basketball state. They can bring it in, but
San Antonio's not a big market though.
it's
no,
not.
but you got people that root for the Spurs just based on their history with Tim Duncan and Popovich. So
Yeah.
they have a good fan base. Cleveland has a fan
You say the
base
same
based
about
on
Indiana then.
yeah, but there's nothing else to do
Hoosiers.
over there.
Hoosiers. Like, the Indianapolis 500. I don't know, bro. Like,
You know,
you're right. Because Indianapolis was so bad of an all-star spot that Adam Silver was like, yeah, so these are our new regulations to be an all-star town
Yeah.
because Indy was so bad.
Yeah, they ain't shit to do over there.
You gotta have
the most
strip
I know
clubs.
about Indiana was when 2K had that one season where you had to be like a G League player that played at Indiana. And I was playing on like some fucking like Papa Shot hoops or some shit like that. The 2K players will know what I'm talking about. That's the only time I ever heard of some shit about Indiana.
Papa
yeah.
Shot
And Michael
hoops.
Jackson, you know, Gary.
Yeah,
the king
Gary,
of pop.
Indiana.
Yeah, well,
Gary,
yeah.
Indiana is a little different. I thought about you, DeVonte, because in Mitch Johnson's press game conference, the nigga did sound. He's like, he sounded like fucking Batman. Yeah. Like, so I thought about you. I thought that was pretty funny. To finally close NBA out, just to give you guys some news, not really much of a reaction, but Jamal Mosley, the Magic fired him, and he got hired on a 5-year contract for the Pelicans. So maybe he'll be able to take Freak Bull and the Pelicans to a fucking to a playoff game. All right, so last week we're getting to NFL. Let's see what this is right here. Anyways,
What the fuck we listening to?
I don't know. I thought it was a transition, but it wasn't right. But anyways, we're getting to the NFL, and before we get to our teams, just to let you guys, you didn't like that funky tune?
Yo, that shit sound like you ever played like 2K when they had football?
Yes.
And you
that
go
was
to
my
your
shit.
like make a crib and they had
when
like
you're in your
random music playing. That shit sounded like that.
when you're going around the crib and shit.
Yeah,
2K
playing air
was ahead of
hockey
their
and shit like
time.
that. Hell yeah, they were.
So just we had the schedule releases last week for the NFL, but we also had the news that Aaron Rodgers is returning to the Steelers. Give it up, give it up, give it up. All right, so that's the Steelers news. Nobody on here is Steelers fans, but the Steelers, I don't really understand it. Shaky organization, but gentlemen, would you like to go over your schedules and the games that you guys are excited for, and anything that you want to divulge about your team? Could your Chargers fan, D? I know they had the Halo schedule release video that you did not like as a Chargers fan, which is surprising to me. But go ahead.
Yeah, I
the
can
floor
explain
is yours.
that. Yeah,
Huh?
I didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like that schedule release because
You never played Halo.
No. I played. Our public relations team is always like A1. They're like the champions of all the NFL teams, but yet my team doesn't perform the same way that their like Instagram accounts or their public relations teams put out. So it frustrates me because they do an A1 job, and then everybody is so hyped for the Chargers, and then they fucking let me down all the time.
Then they play like ass. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I ain't say that. I mean, we have made it to, we have made it to the playoffs. I ain't gonna say they play like ass. In the playoffs, they have. I mean, what I'm excited for, I want to finally actually. Well, one, I want to beat the Patriots. That's the game I'm looking forward to the most, because I didn't like what I saw at the end of the season. I mean, that was fucking terrible. We couldn't move the ball at all.
That's a Sunday night game? November
Yeah.
29th. That's Black Friday?
I don't think so.
I think that's Black Friday, bro.
It's Thanksgiving weekend. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, it's a Sunday. Yeah, you just said
okay.
it's Sunday Night Football.
But it says 5:20. 8:20. Okay. That's Pacific Standard Time. That was fucking me up.
I mean, there ain't too much I'm excited about right now because I'm still unsure of our wide receiver crew. If I'm being 100%, I mean, what do we got? Lab McConkey.
You have Lab
That's
McConkey.
it.
You got Quentin
Trey
Johnston.
Harris.
You got Trey Harris.
Quentin Johnston had one decent year. I'm hoping Mike McDaniels can turn this shit around, but I'm not 100% sure. I think they need another wide receiver, and they haven't done shit. So, I mean, I can see off the rip, maybe we're 2-2 by week 4, but there's strong possibility that we can be. I mean, I hate to say it, like 1-3, because in division games is always weird.
Damn, y'all really don't have no receivers.
No, we don't. Our tight ends are better than our receivers right now. And you got Njoku, but Njoku's always hurt.
And that's kind of a weird signing, seeing as Oran, how you say his name? Ordnay
Gadsden? Yeah.
Gaston, he played pretty well last year.
Yeah,
Why do y'all have so
did.
many fucking tight ends? Hold on, bro. Y'all got 4 tight ends on the roster.
That's what I was trying to explain. Like,
Yo.
when y'all sent that in the group chat, I'm like, bro, they just picked up the third string tight end from the Baltimore Ravens. They got Gadsden. They have Njoku. Like, but yet you don't pick up a wide receiver? Like, I don't know what we're doing. And supposedly Tyreek Hill might be going back to Kansas City.
Yeah, y'all not getting Tyreek Hill. I'm looking at who. Yeah, bro. I don't know who these niggas are.
Trey Harris was nice. I think he was Ole Miss. He played for Ole Miss.
Trey Harris was good last year, but he was behind a few people, so he wasn't really game plan for.
And Keandre Lambert, he's a burner. Like he's fast. And they just picked up another Darius Davis basically in the draft. So I don't know what we're doing. I don't know the direction, but I have faith in the new coordinator.
Your organization.
So we'll see.
Okay. All right. Let me go next because Dame has the floor for his
For 3 teams.
For his 2 teams. 2 teams. Dame is a Jaguars fan. Guys, Dame is a Jaguars fan because his mother is from Jacksonville, and he's an Atlanta fan because he's a Valdosta native. right? Yeah.
Correct.
So
What about the Panthers?
no smoke there. His dad's a
No, I thought
Panthers fan.
I thought he liked the Panthers because his dad's not a Panthers fan.
No, I know.
His dad's not a Panthers fan. He said he just went to a Panthers game. I did hear that.
He says He says dad's a 49ers fan. His dad's a Niners fan.
But you live in Carolina, so you don't root for the Panthers a little bit?
No.
If you had
Damn.
150,000,
You live in Connecticut. You don't like
root for the Patriots. Yeah,
We don't have
that's
a
valid.
team. We have no teams.
That's valid. That's valid hate.
the New England Patriots. Like,
No.
Is Connecticut not New England? Yes or
It
no?
would-
No.
it'll
No, you want to
be-
know why? Because New England Patriots used Connecticut as a ploy. They said they were going to move here, and that was just to get them a new stadium in Massachusetts. So I will never like the Patriots.
That nigga got tax money hate on this one. Oh, okay. I got it.
Yep.
That's fair. I get it. That's why it's the Carolina Panthers. I get it. South Carolinians might feel a little bitter about it. I get it.
Yeah.
Tax money
Nah.
hate. That's fair.
Had
As
my
far
hopes
as
up for what?
as far as how I feel about my team, a couple games I got highlighted. Thanksgiving game, 3:30, Eagles. That's at AT&T Stadium. That's just gonna be rocking. Not really the most confident because, Dak plays like shit when he plays at home, and it's he has to actually play well. So I'm not sure, but this schedule's hard as fuck, man. That's what I was like. I'm like, yo, dog, these niggas, it's gonna be tough. Like I was like, yo, they could potentially make the playoffs. They gotta play the Ravens, the Eagles twice, which is always a game, the Jags, the Seahawks, the Niners that always beat us, and then we play the Giants a few times. I don't know if these and then we play the Packers, which I don't get how we have a Packers game almost every single year when you're supposed to alternate divisions. Like that shit doesn't make any sense to me. But I know this is an 8:20 game. Jerry Jones wants to stick it to fucking Micah Parsons. Like, dog, let it go. But anyways, I'm excited for those two games though. The Thanksgiving game and then the Brazil game week 3. I don't know how they're going to fare. I'm gonna try to go to the week 1 game, but I'm gonna just be confident and assume that they're gonna make the playoffs. I don't really have much to feed off of that because everybody else outside the Titans and the Cardinals are not easy games, especially when they play the Rams. How the fuck do they play the NFC West? What the fuck? The Rams, the Niners. What's the other team from the NFC West, though?
Seahawks.
Cardinals and Seahawks.
Oh, Cardinals and
Yeah.
Seahawks. Dog, I'm getting a headache.
Hey, I got one question for you though.
I don't fucking know. I
Is
don't
this
know.
your
I'm
year?
confused. I don't.
Are y'all them boys?
Are you a real Cowboys fan? Because every year is your year. You just said I don't know.
I don't know if this year is our year. Fuck nigga.
Finally, there's a sane one out of the group.
I don't know if this is our year, man. I don't fucking know. Like through the first 9 weeks, like, do they have a winning record? Who the fuck knows, bro? They play the Ravens, they play the Texans, they play Green Bay, they play the Eagles, and so if I just mark those as losses, 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, maybe it'll be, I don't fucking know, bro. I'm confused. I didn't think they were gonna have this hard of a schedule. I'm not gonna hold you. So this kind of threw me off. I did enjoy their Tyler. I really enjoyed that. That was really funny. It was creative, and it made me want to be supportive. But other than that, I can't really. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, and I'm a little nervous now that I'm actually looking at the schedule. But yeah, that's me. Good old happy-go-lucky Cowboys fan. Dame, what would you like to discuss, sir? Which one?
Jaguars. It'll be short and simple.
We're
It's okay.
going to the Jaguars. Did you want to see the ad again, or?
Nah, I'm good. I'm cool on that.
How are you?
I said no. He just didn't care that I
Oh,
said
my
no.
bad. I
It's
thought
like
I hit.
no.
I hear you
just
say
don't
no.
want
My
to see
bad.
that shit again.
My bad.
Where you at?
Go ahead.
Supercuts?
I'm about to zoom into your. Right, he looked like. And then they put out a video. Guys, he still has his hair. Who the fuck cares, man? Who the fuck cares? A fucking barbershop haircutting experience. All right, go ahead, Dame.
I think that was a sign for Remember the Titans. He's trying to be like Sunshine.
No, because he didn't
Yeah.
cut his hair. He didn't cut his hair like Sunshine.
No. I'm just. Never mind.
Yeah, no. There's definitely a Sunshine reference for sure. Only game I'm looking forward to is the November 1st game versus Indianapolis. And you will appreciate why. And this is a call back to a previous episode, but I have said that for a decade straight, the Jaguars have beaten the Colts in Indianapolis. I'm sorry, in Jacksonville for 10 years straight. Even when they went 1-15 a few years ago, their one win was against the Colts in Jacksonville. Well, they're moving to Orlando this year while the stadium is being renovated. So I'm interested to see if the streak is going to continue, if it's just a Florida streak or a Jacksonville specific streak. So that's why, for betting reasons, I'm looking forward to the November 1st game against the Colts. Everything else, I think they can squeak out a wild card. Like I still think the Texans are going to win the division despite CJ Stroud being ass. Because I don't see the Colts being good. I don't see the Titans being good. But yeah, who else they playing over there? Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be some tough sledding. They got the AFC North.
Yeah.
Am I looking at that right? Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They got the AFC North, and they got the NFC East. So it'll be tough sledding.
And they got the AFC East too. It looks like, or no, never mind. They just got the Patriots.
Correct. Yeah, so I'm not expecting a magical run like they had last year, but I expect them to squeak out a wild card. I just don't see them winning the division again. So, just simple. I never have high hopes for the Jaguars. No one should. No one sane should. So.
Do you know why they're the only team that always plays in, like, why do they have back-to-back London games every single year? Are they going to expand? Are they just going to kick them out of Florida at some point and send them to London, you think?
Probably. If the Browns don't get that honor first, but yeah. For sure.
I don't think they're moving the Browns.
Nah. Cleveland would never move their team. They was mad as shit when the Ravens left or whatever it was.
I think
that literally happened. They did move their team, actually.
I know, but they were mad as shit. It was like a uproar.
Just to come back to be ass again. But yeah, I got you.
I think it's going to be the Jaguars to London, and it's going to be the Chargers to fucking Mexico.
The Mexican Chargers?
Yeah, honestly, that's what it looks like it's playing out as. If you look at the big fan bases that you get from there, Chargers have a lot of the Mexican fan base. And
have they ever played in Mexico?
Didn't they play there last year?
They started the season last year against the Chiefs, I think.
Or was that Brazil?
That was Brazil.
I think they did play like 2 years ago, maybe.
But a couple years ago, they were in Mexico City. That I do recall.
It was in Mexico City, and them fields was shitty as hell. I remember that. The fields was terrible out there in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Side note, there's one game that I'm looking forward to, too, is the Browns. Whenever they decide to start fucking Shador, because they're doing some fuck shit right now.
Yeah.
Watson is supposedly the front runner. I don't want to see that shit.
Nasty man Watson.
Nasty man, yeah.
Catch a rub and tug Watts. Oh, freak ass nigga.
That's gonna be a play call that they got.
Rub and tug.
Rub and tug 26. Rub and tug 26.
This shit is not zooming in. It's just actually doing the complete opposite.
Yeah, how you feel about this one?
It's hilarious.
Oh, I could do this. Duh. How you feel about the Falcons? I was about to say, goddamn, nigga, give us some words. Give us some words of encouragement.
Encourage? You want me to encourage this bullshit? Absolutely not. So
I don't think they're gonna be bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad schedule, bro.
I think they'll. Well, because they're a beneficiary of the AFC South, NFC South, they could steal the division at 8-9. Like, that's not. I don't even think that's a hot take to say, bro. Because the division is ass. The hilarious part of it is there's this meme going around where there's this thought bubble of every team's logo in the division. And they're like, "Oh, I am the only good team here. Y'all are all ass. It's okay. Y'all are all ass." But they got hold by the Monday night game against the Saints. The 20th anniversary of the Gleason kick or punt block or whatever after the reopening of Katrina. Now, even though the Falcons are some hoes for trying to protest that game being the Monday night game, or even primetime game, period, they also did this on the 10-year anniversary, and the Falcons won 45-32. So maybe history repeats itself. Yeah. So whatever. So maybe history repeats itself there. It's always fuck the Saints.
So you're looking forward to the October 5th game, Monday Night Football?
Is that the Saints game? Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. I am looking forward to that one.
Who's starting by October 5th?
Let me see. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll still be my Penix. I think it'll still be Penix.
Okay.
I think it'll still be Penix. Yeah. The last 3 games of the season. Say what?
No. Go ahead. Finish it up.
No, the last 3 games of the season is some whole shit as well. To end
You got
end
3
your season
divisional
with,
games?
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
fucking crazy.
Exactly what I said. It's some whole shit.
Wow.
Like, who ends their season with 3 divisional games, bro? 2 of them are at home, okay, whatever. But your last game is at Carolina.
That is
It's
fucked
cold as
up.
fucking Charlotte in January. I don't care what. Like, I have lived in Connecticut, so I can't compare. That is actually cold as fuck in January in Charlotte. So, like, that's crazy as hell, bro. But 3 divisional games anyway to end the season is wild.
Who did y'all schedule, bro? I'm looking at 12,
Exactly.
13, 14. Like, why would y'all play the Vikings and then the next week play
And
Detroit?
then the fucking Detroit.
And then
bro.
Cleveland and then
So they
Washington.
got to go.
Wow.
Well, travel-wise, that should actually make sense.
What, Minnesota?
Yeah, but weather-wise,
Detroit?
it's gonna be a
It's gonna be a
slaughterhouse.
shit show. Well, not really.
Well, they're
because
domes.
Detroit's indoors, Minnesota's
domes.
indoors.
Well,
yeah.
but it's still cold. Like,
Well, no, actually, that shit doesn't make sense because you guys go to Minnesota, then you travel back home, then you travel to
You
Cleveland.
go right to Cleveland after that. And
then
then
to
then you go to
Washington?
Washington.
Yeah, that makes no
Washington,
sense.
yeah.
That means
I mean, but-
this season is coming down to divisional games. There's got to be a
Exactly.
reason why those 3 are there for a
Exactly.
reason.
And they might make
I
the
know.
playoffs just based off of how scripts work. Like
Yeah.
Carolina made the playoffs last year in the last game of their division, and they lost, which was incredible.
You
And since we're talking about scripts, it had been like 10 years or something since the Panthers, whatever. The Panthers went to the Super Bowl in 2015. So they were trying to get them back in the playoffs for 2012.
Damn.
So they might try to script the Falcons in there because of 2016. So just a thought, understanding how the scripts work. So
drop the
that's why I
bomb.
said I think they can.
There's
Yeah,
more to your script.
Atlanta Falcons will be the NFC. What are they? North?
South.
NFC South champions, according to Dame.
100%. Nope, I agree with that.
I agree.
I
with
agree
you.
with
I
that.
didn't. And just so we're
You know
clear,
what?
I didn't say it's going to be a runaway. I said it's probably still going to be 9-8 or 8-9. So it's still the division.
I agree with that, but there's going to be more to this shit because who's your coach now? Stefanski, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And who's now having trouble with whether they're going to be the quarterback or not? Shador, right? This is going to be one of these, like, oh, it wasn't Stefanski that was kind of holding him back. This was Shador's job to lose. They're going to try to find a way to play this against each other. And I almost guarantee you Shador is a starter week 14 when they play the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They're losing at Cleveland. One, because it's cold on December 13th.
Yep.
And because of the narrative that you just said.
Damn. Hold on. Y'all niggas go to Cleveland and then to Washington?
That's what we were just saying.
Crazy, bro.
Well, then not only that, but then
I
pay
feel
attention
bad
to this.
To be a Falcons fan, man.
Cleveland is not going to go to the playoffs, obviously. Right? So Cleveland's not going to the playoffs.
No.
Falcons will go to the playoffs, but Cleveland's going to best them in that 1v1.
That's going to come down to the Carolina game. Because I can see it now. Because I've seen this monstrosity every fucking year, bro. This is what's going to happen. They're going to have a winning streak where we've lost hope, right? Okay, so let's see. They start the season at Pittsburgh. They've only beaten Pittsburgh once or twice in the few times that they play each other. So I'm just going to chalk that up as an L. Okay, they home opener against Carolina. All right, bet, whatever, cool. They might get lucky at Green Bay because it's in September. Okay, they might. Because if it was in December, I'd be like, nah, that's a loss. But okay, it's early. They could probably, because they did the same thing in Minnesota last year. Oh, also, quick note, because it's a primetime game, for some reason, the Falcons just turned it the fuck up on primetime.
Mm-hmm. They do.
They won like their last 9 out of 10 games on primetime.
They beat the hell out of the Rams, right? The last primetime games, they beat the shit out of the Rams.
The last primetime game they lost was against the 49ers last year on Sunday night. But so I think they're 9 of their last 10. They're 4 of their last 5 on Monday night, which is crazy as hell to me. So it's a primetime game. They might squeak one out against Green Bay because for some fucking reason that's what they do. New Orleans, some Monday night game. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just ride the high. All right, bet. So, damn, they got a primetime game against fucking Baltimore too. God damn, bro.
Yeah,
nobody need to see this shit. That's crazy. 3 primetime games is crazy.
That's a Thursday game, right? September 24th. So y'all go Thursday, Monday, Sunday.
Thursday night, Monday night, and Sunday night.
3 times in a row?
3 in a row is crazy.
We don't want to see Bijan that much.
I don't want to see them that much, bro. Put them back on my 1 p.m. slot, bro. Give me back in my regular routine.
I just pray Tua is not the quarterback, bro. I really just pray. I really pray he's not the quarterback, bro. Because if he's the quarterback, Michael Penix is not going to play, unless he gets concussed. And that's the sad part.
Yeah, they're not going. Yeah, so I just understanding how the script works and how the Falcons work. They gonna start like 4-2, some fuckery like that. Okay, cool. They gonna be tied or lead the sole division, right? At 4-2. Then they're gonna hit this buzzsaw because Caleb Williams gonna for some reason turn it the fuck up. They have problems with San Francisco. They got to go to Tampa, so it's always a split with Tampa. And then we go to the back half of the season. I mean, god damn, they got to play the Chiefs.
Where's that 9:30 game at?
Madrid.
What is the NFL doing, bro?
Yeah. So I mean, they finally get their bye week after Kansas City. They're gonna need it to at Minnesota versus Detroit at Cleveland. We already know that's a script game because Shador's gonna be starting at that point. So whatever. At Washington versus then the 3 division games to end the year. Yeah, that's going. They're gonna lose some steam and then gain it right back. And it's gonna come down to the Carolina game. I guarantee you. And if the script works the way it did last year, Falcons are gonna lose at Carolina after beating them in Atlanta earlier that year. They're going to lose at Carolina, and somehow it's not gonna matter because whoever the tiebreaker comes down to for the Saints Buccaneers, they're gonna put the Falcons in anyway.
That's nuts.
That's how the script worked this past year. So
here's my question to close us out.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about your bye week position though?
Love it.
You like it? At least for which one?
At least for the Falcons.
For which one though?
For the Falcons. For the Falcons, I love it.
Okay.
You need it. And
right before
Thanksgiving.
Perfect. Yours is perfect.
Yeah. Let me see the Jaguars.
I don't like they're week 7 like the Chargers.
That's too early.
Yeah, that's what I think too. You ask him to play like 10 more games after that. There ain't no way they're surviving that.
And you know Justin Herbert gets hurt, so.
Actually, no, he's been one of the more durable ones outside of them pulling him. Yeah,
he got hurt.
He gets
last
hurt,
year.
but he gets hurt, but he still plays. He plays through it.
He was out for like 2 games with a broken thumb or some shit like that.
No,
and then he played, or he was out for a game. I think it was 1 game, right?
No, they pulled him the last game of the season.
They taped his ass up and told him to go out there.
Yeah, right. they pulled him the last game of the season and put Trey Lance in, and that was a terrible experience.
Yeah.
And we almost still won that game against the Broncos. And they was actually playing their starters.
Our bye week is at 14. I don't really like that. That's too late.
Yeah.
Season damn near over. Week. The fuck,
Falcons have the best position right now.
Why is it the bye week like at least in like week 14 or week 7? That's ridiculous. That's a lot of, and you want your team to play another game on top of that without the bye? Crazy.
I need it.
All right. So this is the 30 seconds of love. This is where we show love and appreciation to whatever the fuck you want, because it is the love segment where we love to hate but don't hate the love portion of the show. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the fuck I love, man. I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah, I ain't going for that one.
Even your fiance?
Shut the fuck up, yo.
I was like, oh, it's a layup. It's a layup.
Yeah,
at least I'm consistent, D.
No, that's fair.
At least I'm consistent.
That's fair. Let me see if I wrote something down. Does anybody want to go first?
Yeah,
I can go first. I got a few people I can show love to, man.
Dame is always strapped up, man. All right. All right, here we go. 30 seconds.
Nyan Brown, Mallard Creek, even though he got DQ'd because of the fuckery that happened, whatever. Broke a record. I can't remember if it was school or state record. 300-meter hurdles. The girls won their first state title ever. So yeah, shout out to the Charlotte locals. Asia Wilson, still the best player in the league. Don't care what nobody say. 45 points. Damn, that shit crazy. Don't matter. Lastly, it's episode 10. Still got to show love to the fellow co-hosts as well. This is our second Friday because we do this once a week. So 10 episodes in, it's our second Friday.
Yes, sir.
You said our second Friday?
Yeah,
we're going by business weeks. Yes, it's our 10th episode. So
without a holiday being in there.
That's crazy.
So yeah.
Imagine if we did this shit like twice a week. That would be lit.
Too much hate. I don't think there's enough hate to go around, bro.
Too much hate. Yeah, no, that's solid. As far as the Mallard Creek boys, what was the gentleman's name? One more time. Can you say it one more time?
Nyan Brown.
Nyan Brown. Shout out to you, man.
Hilariously enough, they were saying that he, taunting or whatever. Then, of course, everything keeps coming out. He had just won the sportsmanship award last year.
That's crazy.
Interesting. So how the hell do you go from being a sportsman to having no sportsmanship? Doesn't make sense. That's just the case of the,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the man. The man is on your back, brother. All right.
Okay.
You're up. Go ahead, man. 30 seconds.
All right, so my 30 seconds is actually going to go to the Chargers organization, actually, because their PR team is fucking dope as shit. Like, they always have me laughing and shit, and they're really good. So, shout out to them. My last 15 seconds going to my boy, DeVonte Jr. My boy's starting to get interested in baseball and stuff. I pitched him a ball, first one, hit it. Oh, man, I'm excited for this shit. We about to have a sports player on our hands, so I cannot wait.
There you go. He must have heard.
Keep picking up my boy.
He must have heard you saying that.
He ain't gonna be no football player.
Yeah, he must have heard your comments. He must have heard your comment. He said, "Nah, fuck that." Shout out to him.
And that's
Alright,
without
I
a
guess I
T. That was straight, just underhand pitch. Boom! I had to watch out though, because that shit almost hit me.
Hey, bro, you know, he mess around and making $300 million, bro. Unless the MLB put a cap on it, but get him into baseball now. It pays well.
Yeah, I might have to send him to Team Mexico though, because I don't know if I.
Yo, what?
He gotta have swag and juice. Because
well, technically he could play for Team Mexico. Yeah, for sure.
That's it. I didn't think I said that.
He should weigh his options. Whatever team is better, he should play for. He has dual citizenship. So yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So here's my 30 seconds. All right. Couldn't really find too much, and then I remembered they locked Chud the Builder up. Oh man, Nashville PD. What they were saying was this gentleman ended up antagonizing the black dude. The black dude hit him, and he pulled his gun out on him, and he tried to say it was self-defense. They put him on a $1.25 million bond. He had a GoFundMe account, and he thought he was going to get money off of that to pay his bond, but the judge said, fuck that, and he's not accepting it. So right now, Chud the Builder is locked up. He might get out on bond, whatever the case is, but the moral of the story here is this. People like him are idiots because they talk about free speech, and I have the right to say whatever the fuck I want to say. Yes, you do. But just because you have the freedom of speech does not mean you are free of consequences. So when you go around doing stupid shit like calling people whatever, and shout out to the black people that never shot or killed this man. They just simply did what the fuck they was supposed to do, which was leave him the fuck alone because he was weird. Karma caught his ass. I hope they. You ever see the fuck flex shit?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
You ever see that fuck flex meme?
I know what you're referring to. That's still wild to,
Yeah, I hope all that shit. No, it's not wild. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck that fucking racist piece of shit, man. I hope all bad things happen to him. I hope all bad things happen to him just because of how he was. So shout out to the black people that were resilient enough to not do no stupid shit, and shout out to the black man that got shot, but he took one for the team. He's doing well, and that's all it takes sometimes, man. That's all it takes. I don't know the gentleman's name, but if this goes through and he gets locked up, he needs to be celebrated like we celebrated the January Sixers. But yeah.
Whoa.
Anyways. Huh?
Yeah. No, whoa.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For real. You know our tax dollars is going to them clowns?
Yep. Come on, man. I just said something about the Patriots. You know I'm following taxes. I went to school for accounting.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying, god damn.